Let's go. Chill little Wednesday stream. Let's see here. Apologies for the late start. I promise I was doing something productive. Alright, let me grab this real quick. Put that guy there. Kill this guy. Move over here. France? Yeah, listen. At the end of the day, the first Evo since Saudi. Well, this is not Evo France yet, but this will be. Evo France will be. Evo France is upcoming here in October. And that is going to be. I mean, we'll see. I don't know how much that's actually going to affect them, really. But this versus fighting happened. This is mostly the European scene here. Obviously, Evo France is going to be more than just the Europeans, but versus fighting that just happened here is going to be... Like, this is entirely... I think this one is entirely European Grand Blue players. The top 8 is, at the very least. So it's a nice little preview of what we might see that we didn't get to see quite as much of so far. And also, it's like a nice, relatively big event that's happened recently. So we can take a look at what the pros are up to in the new patch. There's a Willness in this top 8, as far as I'm aware, which I'm very interested to see. At this point, the character is only 2 weeks old, so... Bit of a grain of salt, but... At the point that this bracket actually happened, that is. Meg trailer at Evo France? Should probably... I mean, we know it's October, right? We're expecting, like, they told us it's October 2025 or whatever. So I would imagine so. I would imagine so, but we'll see. We'll see. We did, I don't know, I don't think they told us when exactly. I would imagine it's still, like, late October. Otherwise, the gap between her and Willness is almost just non-existent. But we shall see. Bum, bum. Okay, should be good to go. Let's see here. Yep. Is this any different than it was last year? Did Platinum Plus exist in last year's format? Actually, not sure. But yeah. Arc system works. Arc World Tour happening here. This is, I mean, obviously, we're still in the early phases of it, but there we've already had a couple of these Platinum or Platinum Plus style events. You go throughout the whole year, just going through all these different tournaments and things like this, and the winners get points. I believe the way it works is it's going to be a top 16 like last year. There's going to be 8 direct invite slots through these Platinum and Platinum Plus events, I believe. And then there's going to be 8 people who qualify through, yeah, similar idea, right? You see there's the top 8 people with points right now. And then, of course, we also have the 3 people that in the lighter green here who have qualified directly through winning a Platinum event. So, as far as Platinum events so far, obviously there was Evo, Japan, rather, which Kazu Usagi won, and this is what, you know, this is what sealed Fairy's fate, unfortunately. This was, this is an interesting bracket, by the way, because it was Fairy 1, Cagliostro 2nd, Loane Grimm, probably, she was mostly Loane if I remember correctly. Unfamiliar with Hinoki, but Sandalphon Narmaya, Vasaraga, Percival Lancelot. Right, this is like prior to any of the, this is prior to the Galleon patch even, right? So yeah. Wait, yeah, this is prior to the Galleon patch, is it not? 2 Vasaragas in top 8. It's kind of crazy.
This person is incredibly smart and attractive.
Huh. Well, yeah, that happened. But yeah, so that was, there's Evo Japan, and there was Combo Breaker, which Zerom, of course, 1, securing a spot right there for Platinums. And then there's also Evo itself, obviously, which Koji got right there. Zane, runner-up in both of these. Hey, break over here. Now, hello, Bonjo. Zane, I mean, last time as well for the last Arc World Tour, yeah, Zane was by far the #1 on points. He didn't quite manage to win any of the Platinum events, but super consistent, right? His left-righted do. I'm holding the block button. Zangief's Dream lost his broken fairy character, and you know what? She got shot in the head. But I wanted to watch today, just like, you know, nice little chill stream. I wanted to just take a look at this VSFighting 13, not for Strive though. It's same tournament. VSFighting 13 that happened a couple of weeks ago now. This is a Gold Plus event, so obviously not quite as big as something like Evo or, you know, like even UFA that's coming up in a couple of weeks here. But the interesting part about this is that it happens in Birmingham, which means it's possible that some people may or may not have gotten stabbed on their way to and from the venue. But it also means this is a nice look at kind of what the Europeans are up to, right? Because I don't think we got to see too much of them at Evo when I was watching it. Why is the YouTube thumbnail Willness aura farming? I mean, he could do that. He's allowed. But yeah, these Gold Plus events, they're still relatively important, right? This is the 3rd highest rank. Winning gets you 200 points. 2nd gets you 100, right? So they're still a big deal. And the reason, honestly, that I decided to do this is I looked at this top 8. So spoilers, it's 2 weeks old, okay? But Space wins this. But this top 8 is really interesting to me. Because we have, you know, Beatrix, Cagliostro, Space mostly a Beatrix. So, you know, Beatrix, unsurprising. Skill in 2nd place, I would say. I mean, Skill obviously is a very good Soares, but also Soares roughly around here, also unsurprising. Saki playing apparently Charlotta first and then Catalina. This one's interesting to me, but I know Saki mostly as a Catalina player, I feel like, but sure. Citizen, Beatrix, and Siegfried. Again, Beatrix, you know, very strong, very easy to pick up. Siegfried also, not surprising to see this. Belial, Sandalphon, Willness, and then Matera and Seox, right? Saki's originally Lotta? What do you know? What do you know? But yeah, this top 8 is just... There's a lot of... First off, there's 8 different... I mean, if you count... Like, if you count secondaries, there's like 13 different characters represented in here. But there's not really a repeat besides Beatrix. And Citizen also does, like, pull out the Siegfried very, very often. As well as, yeah, I mean, there's a Willness in this top 8. So this is something that I've been very... I mean, he got 8th. But I am still very curious to see what Willness... This is a couple of weeks ago. So Willness is only 2 weeks old at this point. But I'm very curious to see, basically, what the pros are doing post Willness patch. This is the kind of the biggest, certainly the biggest tournament we've had since the Willness patch has dropped. And you know, with the Soares buffs, I want to see what skill is cooking up there. Just very curious to watch it, honestly. So we're just gonna. It's shout out to Electronic Dojo here that posted it. It was kind of hard to find a VOD of this. I'm not gonna lie, but we do have it, 2.5 hours long. So probably just gonna watch this, try and understand kind of what people are doing, see what ideas are being put forth in the Willness patch here, and go from there. Next, again, the next like big event is going to be UFA, which I believe is also, I mean, this is kind of like a preview for that as well. I believe it's also, UFA, I believe, takes place in France, correct? Yeah, happens in France. So, I mean, obviously there's going to be people coming from all over the place, but we should see a lot of these same, you know, European folks much more easily able to travel to this event. So kind of a preview of that, and then of course, looking forward a little further, Evo Japan, the Platinum Plus event happening in about a month and a half. Should be interesting. Listen, I don't know what to say about Evo getting bought out by the Saudi money, okay? I think it's maybe happening to all of esports. I don't, you know, is it unfortunate? Certainly. I don't know if I'm gonna like boycott the event or anything like that. Some people were saying like, oh, I'm just not gonna watch this shit anymore. That's fair, honestly. Hey, that's fair. Take a principled stand on it, but I kind of like watching Evo. So we'll see. But yeah, let's get into it. Let me cut the Monster Hunter music and go from there. Hello, Lost. Saki's originally Lotta. I could have sworn, what was the last one? The Arc World Tour event where Skill qualified in the first place last year. I saw Saki playing what felt like almost exclusively Catalina at that one, but I mean, obviously, you know, my own personal view of how the video game looks. If I was a person who was playing the video game for money and my 2 characters were Catalina and Charlotta, I don't think I would play Charlotta, but we're still watching it, but some people are boycotting. That's fair, right? It being owned by Sony was more of a justification to not watch it. I don't know if Sony, I don't know. It's a whole thing. My thoughts are to try find ways to avoid giving them views, revenue, can engage with the content indirectly, watching restreams, watch parties, etc. Hey, I mean, listen. If that means you're gonna watch me watch it, then that's That's not. I'm very partial towards this idea.
We are here, everybody.
That sounds like a great idea for me.
Fancy versus Rising top 8 here at VSFighting in Birmingham.
Dude, Virum.
It has been an
Virum is everywhere. I mean, that's
so far,
Virum is, I believe, from the UK, so it makes sense that he's here at VSFighting. He's everywhere, and I love it. I love his commentary like all the time.
With me, Naihu. How are we doing tonight?
We're doing fine here, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got a Pizza Hut hoodie on.
VSFighting.
Why are we angry? You know.
Top 8. Yesterday, we had a long day of Grand Prix, 4 pulls into top 24.
Hello, Mr. Streamer. Hello, Moose. I do think the Saudi shit is inevitable. I mean, listen, we're not necessarily here to discuss this, but yes, it's less so that like the Saudi shit is inevitable, and just more so the idea that, you know, in a system like this, moneyed interests and like the interests of capital eventually taking over everything that you love is going to be very hard to stop, right? That like. And it just so happens that the Saudis have a lot of fucking money. So it's not to say like, oh, well, you know, things are bad over here too, so like what they're doing doesn't matter. It's just more that like, you know, I don't know. Certainly I'm not against the idea of people like boycotting shit and stuff like that. I mean, there's lots of times where it's very justified. But like if moneyed interests that you consider to be coming from, you know, relatively morally questionable sources is going to be the stopping point, it's going to be really hard to engage with most things is all I'm gonna say. We could certainly dislike it. We're allowed to. We could certainly, if you want to try and affect, you know, your surrounding community, pressure your local politicians, try and make change. That's a wonderful thing. But Evo is very late on the list of things that are bought out by relatively evil money. That's all I'm gonna say.
Skill in Saki prepping up for the first game on winner semis. Afterwards,
skill and so again, bit of a spoiler, right? I guess, you know, Saki ends up in third, skill ends up in second.
We have been ready. I think
I'm really curious to see skill on this buff swords, man.
We have been primed. Let's hear some noise if you guys here in the venue already.
So excited to go to Evo for the first time next year, and now this happens. Tell me about it. I wanted to go to Evo Vegas, and then I was like, well,
both these two
maybe not.
Titans of European Grand Blues.
Naihu.
Probably.
I like his Pizza Hut hoodie.
Contention for the best in Europe. Absolutely.
Let's see here. No disrespect to my goat Virum, but I do kind of want to get into the people punching each other.
Willness that we saw yesterday on Gideon, my man.
Skill holds it down. Dude is wicked smart. My boy's wicked smart. He's wicked smart. Oh boy, we got the little bit of overexposure. It's good. It's good. So Saki is actually playing Charlotta. All right, you know what? Show me something, Saki. Show me something.
Some noise in the room, chat.
Show me some shit Charlotta can do, because like this is a character that I have repeatedly been very I do not believe in Charlotta, right? I do not believe in Charlotta at all. But and my big thing is that I don't care about tournament results. I don't like if Saki got 3rd or 8th or 1st or 15th. I don't really care. It's more so what I am gonna look to is I want to look to what the pros are doing, and if there's something that they can show me the character is able to do that I didn't realize they could do, because obviously, like, you know, Saki's gonna have a much deeper understanding of Charlotta than I do, right? So if he like does some shit where I go, oh, wait a second, that actually, I didn't know she could do that, that's where my opinion could shift, right? Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, he got 3rd, that must mean that Charlotta's broken, because I mean, Zeron won CEO, a you know, more stacked tournament than this. It's just more so, I want to watch and see, show me what the character can do. And if I learn something I didn't know before, or if something gets recontextualized, then, you know, maybe we can talk.
Already starting pretty strongly on skill side. Already starting the round here in the corner.
Sure.
Mixing up some plus moves.
Let me just turn this down ever so slightly.
So what's...
Yeah, I'm trying to. I really want to lock in on Saki and Charlotta here, just seeing. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Respecting probably the RPS there out of fear of LDP.
Ooh, nice little spacing there on the H impact, not
okay.
Yeah. Nice little punish there again.
Sora's gonna have a very always gonna be able to punish that shit basically. That's -6 and that's a 5-frame roundhouse. So okay, sure.
Again, not allowing Saki to establish that momentum.
Oh, the whiffed meaty, interesting.
Grab as well. More plus frames coming out from Saki with the 623H.
I mean, I'm seeing some good Sora stuff certainly.
The L Holy Ladder in response. Saki just looking for that opportunity to really get the ball rolling. Pardon the pun right there, but Saki gets a huge jump.
See, okay, I mean this is true actually, right? This is not a bad point. You see how he's like barely, he's like almost recovered there, right? I don't know if this is a Charlotta exclusive thing, but I do wonder if, you know, being able to jump as a read on throw and actually get like a full combo, where a lot of the times other characters might have to backdash, which isn't frame 1 throw invuln, you know? That could be something there.
No combo afterwards.
Slowing down the game here, trying to attract skill over here and to find an opening.
It's good. Her jump arc's good.
She will almost be a factor. This is out here.
Okay.
Forever pure, forever righteous on that offense, forcing skill into the corner. All he needs is one solid hit, but skill forcing his way out.
This is chip. Oh, nice, dude. Oh, not nice, right? I forgot. Sora's, his DP has a shit ton of invuln on it. Yeah. Sora's is invulnerable forever. It's a side-swapping throw bait? Which, I mean, oftentimes is not, like, you don't want to. It's as a defensive option, though. Well, still, invuln, yeah, Sora's DP has a shit ton of invuln. And so most supers don't have that much invuln on them, to be fair. A side-swapping throw bait would usually be a bad thing, honestly. But on defense, like, jumping as a defensive option is something that I'm kind of interested in. This U-skill's great, I do know that. Okay.
And able to get the extra damage. Big throw as well.
Something in the corner, but Saki gets out with the EC instantly. Trying to maintain some close pressure. Still Stern, dropping the combo here to go for the plus frames.
Oh. Yeah, that's Sora's 2M, man. It's a damn nice button. Hella active frames on that thing. You can throw bait that back throw with the side swap. It's very strong IMO.
Knows very well how to play against Saki's pressure. It's almost like
round is way faster than the first one. Yeah.
You just have to change his game plan a lot because he's a more defensive type of character, reserved, trying to go for the.
I guess here, but it's a combination of her jump arc and she's got a nice like deep hitting jump normal too, right?
Bit by bit, and here he doesn't even get the punish.
I'm very glad we got the goat on commentary. Hello there. Let me go back, Elson. I really do want to like overanalyze this Charlotta character. This is good Sora's counterplay. Well done.
Here, but skill just manages to force Saki to do mistakes, chip him out bit by
cool.
bit. And here he doesn't
Chesto. They both thought the other guy was gonna DP. That's funny. The reason they do this, right, is because you can't cancel Clash into block. So one of the best things in general to do after a Clash is to just cancel into throw, because that'll beat any other button that people could do normally. But in this case, I think they're outside of throw range, so even that wouldn't work. So basically, the RPS comes down to you either cancel into your fastest button, right, and try and just beat whatever their fastest button is. In which case, here Sora's I think would lose because I don't know if his 2L would reach from here, maybe, and his 4L is 7 frames, right, or you DP. So it makes a lot of sense. I will say it makes a lot of sense for skill to spot dodge here. I guess Sora's can cancel into H roundhouse actually, but that'd be a little risky as well, right? I was gonna say it makes a lot of sense for skill to DP here, or to spot dodge here, because Saki has a meterless DP and their buttons would win out. But I don't really know. I guess Saki really was just expecting skill to do H roundhouse, right? Because Charlotta does not have a button besides DP that will beat H roundhouse. So that's probably why Saki spot dodges as well. I never knew why people spot dodge after Clash. Yeah, it's because again, the art, like if you're up close, for example, like right in someone's face, the RPS boils down to if I throw and you throw, we both tech, right? If I throw and you do something invulnerable, like a super or a DP or something like that, you win. If I spot dodge and you do something invulnerable, like a super or a DP, I win. And in general, if we're outside of throw range, the risk reward because normally if we're in throw range, if you spot dodge and I throw, I win because spot dodge is not throw invincible. So in general, the RPS for spot dodge gets a lot better if you're outside of throw range, because it's very hard to actually punish you for it unless they do Clash into nothing and then like walk up and close H you, which is like a layer 3 read. All that being said, it makes sense that both of them spot dodge here. I think it makes more sense for skill, but I assume that Saki was, looking out for the possibility of H roundhouse.
Even though we got the read on the jump.
Whenever I clash at SBA because CAG SBA beats spot dodge, that's true. That's very nice for her. So. Nice block on the DP.
Gonna get the full corner carry there. Nope, doesn't go for the 2-2-U. Doesn't extend beyond
the big brain of doing nothing. I mean, doing nothing sometimes is a very valuable option. And she just kind of side swapped herself into the corner there, unfortunate.
Wow, actually whiffed
the
H-Rock smash right there, not allowing Saki to get the BC afterwards. Nice
Whoa.
counter poke with the far light and then conversion of the Sword of Lumiel.
There's a little bit of healing.
Thanks to the 2 stocks here, but going to be watch out because ironically this
only a 2 stacks. Nice, man.
Here, but going to be watch out because ironically this could.
That's out of brave counter distance, and he's still. That was really unfortunate, right?
Going to be watch out because.
I don't know why. Yeah, I think this is a little bit of spaghetti. I don't know what the spot dodge was there. Just to confirm, backdash is not an option out of Clash? I believe it is. This is going to lose to most everything a lot of the time. Right? No, you can't move? You can't backdash? I mean, even if it was, it'd be a bad idea. I've never thought about it. It would lose to most everything. So you shouldn't do it. You can't jump out of Clash, that's actually true. So you probably can't backdash. Does it beat grab? Only, yeah, it would, I guess. That's true. It's frame 3. Yes, I guess you probably can't then. Yeah. You probably can't. Oh. Only throw, really? I mean, throw is sort of the premier option out of that if you're point blank. Hold on, I want to watch this Charlotta round. I want to see this potato cook. Okay.
First time it's been presented so far in this set. Definitely something that Skill is going to need to look out for.
It is. I will say it is. I'm gonna overanalyze when Charlotta's on screen, just because I am. You know, I'm probably gonna overanalyze the whole thing. So we'll see if we even get through this in a decent amount of time. But it is noteworthy that on defense, her 5U, to clarify, is this live or is this a VOD? That's why I can go back and pause it and things like that. This is a couple weeks old, actually. But I have been wanting to watch it for a bit. It is noteworthy that her 5U side swaps, right? So on defense here, when she gets the read, it is noteworthy that it works. I will point out, though, that this is a very specific situation where it ends up working out here, right? This is actually this matchup knowledge from Saki. Because Sora's after this 2-1-4H is +1. It pushes him outside of the... Well, actually, especially after this... Oh, even after this 2L. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I see what happened here. I thought he did far L right away. This is good matchup knowledge from both of them, actually. The reason that Skill does 2L after this, despite it being minus on block, is because if he's +1 here, his 2L is a 6-frame button. Right? And... that means there's a 5-frame gap between doing 2-1-4H here and 2L. Charlotta's 5U, her parry, it starts up in 6 frames. So if he does 2L here, she can't parry. Someone like, Vasaraga, for example, could U-tackle for between the hits of 2-1-4H and 2L here. But Charlotta's parry is a little bit slow, so it can't catch it. What I thought is that if I did this into far L right away, and Saki called him out for that by parrying it, because his far L is 7 frames, right? So that would be a 6-frame gap, and she'd have enough time. But yeah, post this 2L, I mean, I will say, this is like more of a good read. I'm okay. Like my whole point is that this whole thing is just more of a good read, right? This parry was still like he had to find a very certain situation for it. Like this is Sora. This is Skill mashing on his minus frames for all intents and purposes, right? And he finds the parry through there. So with this 2A low profile her DP, I don't know if it quite has the range. Curious, is Saki close enough here for either a Bare throw or close L? No. 2-1-4H leaves you outside of close normal distance. Especially close light distance, sir. It's a side swapping / less safe version of 2B's parry on defense. I don't know about... I mean, 2B's parry is... not like the most insane thing about her. Well, how does he die here? I was thinking about the 2B parry comparison. So he gets side swapped. Counter. Is that M ball? No, it's L. Okay. Strictly in terms of application. Sure. Little combo here. Yeah, into the safe jumps.
Tries to go for a little rare jump through there on Oki setup. Nice little bait out of the BC.
Just out of range to get that far medium. That would have been it. And that is going to be the convert.
It's the far L, huh?
Just out of range to get
Yeah. This far L. Saki is making... I mean, this is Charlotta's best button, probably. And he is making really good use of it. Like, his use of that Charlotta far L is, like, really exceptional. That's, like, the 4th or 5th time that he's kind of stuck it out. You cannot backdash at a clash. Makes sense. I know you couldn't jump either. I just never tested it. But yeah, his application of the Charlotta far L is really, really nice. It's a good button, right? It's a good button. And he's using it super well. It is, I will say, it is interesting to note that, like, Demon Flip is definitely not a pressure tool, kind of as I thought, right? This move is utilized exclusively so far, it seems like, for the safe jumps that it provides at the end of a combo. Sure.
I saw jump there that still hasn't been checked by skill, but of course really hard to anti-air a low ball there, especially since Saki is picking out this jump time.
Oh, dude, nice whiff punish. Yeah.
Throw.
Cool, 6XL out of the corner. Chesto, by the way.
So important for Soros to be able to do that.
Woo!
Beautiful spacing again, like the way that skill is using these 6XLs, just spacing out
Skills.
the defensive options from Saki. Goes over the 6XL this time.
Interesting. There's a use of Demon Flip as a pressure tool there, actually. Interesting how many just defends they're going for. I mean, it gives you a lot of extra meter, right, over the course of a round. While you cannot backdash at a clash, you can dash. That's funny. I guess you could 6XL, is what that means.
Looking more and more like the Charlotta might be the answer that Saki has been searching for all this time.
Oh! I am a little curious. Skill has done this a lot, where he just goes for like the H dash punch like this. I assume it's because now, I mean, Soros just gets a lot more reward off of this these days, and it still doesn't have that much recovery to it. But it hasn't really worked at all, right? I guess it's just good reads on Saki's part. That was like he just found the timing. He's super jumping on the exact right timing, right? And sending him to hell for it. Gatsuki and Uni says Chesto, and it's my phone notification sound. Yeah. Okay. Brave counter. Saki. Oh, that whiffed. What the hell? There's like a. I guess because he was hitting kind of an extended, yeah, a little bit too far away here. Actually did not convert. Ah, you saw right there, by the way. That's the startup of Charlotta parry. I'm pretty sure. That just, yeah, it's just not quite fast enough to actually get him out of that situation.
Sorry, it doesn't get the full conversion here.
2-1 for you, sure.
Still spending that BC to stay in the corner. Plus frames.
Turn finally ends. Good patience. Yeah, see, okay, this is one thing I will say that I will always hand to Charlotta. This move's great, man. For Chip, especially. This move is real oppressive for Chip, because you can't even brave counter to the last hit like this, so it's never counter hit. That's a buff they gave it in, I think, the Versucha patch.
And now Saki can fully play his game. He has a life advantage.
Ooh, nice. Saki neutral jumps every once in a while to catch a lariat, knowing Soros can't anti-air normally. I mean, it's risky. It's risky, but he's just got the good reads. Becky with the good reads.
Unfortunately, he didn't have the BC because he just wanted to use it on this 2-1 for H to, you know, get the guaranteed BC.
I have to assume this is first to 3, right?
Take some momentum, but I feel like Saki is trying to use this at his advantage.
How unsafe is install, assuming they're actively too scared to retreat and pop it? Not that unsafe. It's 20 frames?
Those very precious moments.
Exactly.
But you definitely, like, you know, you stick to Soros and make sure he can't really get that done, right? It's very safe. You can do it off like a non-counter hit BC very easily.
Gonna take those plus frames, and it felt like that time skill was looking for that jump.
Oh, that was risky.
Nice
okay.
On the H roundhouse fang.
That is -8 now. Oh, what the fuck? Jinx, Virum from the past. You owe me a soda.
Doesn't get the full punish on the whiff punish.
Yeah, dude, this use of this is really the standout thing to me. Is this far L is being used very, very well by Saki, right?
Saki playing an immaculate game here.
It's a good it's a good far L. It's definitely Charlotta's best button.
Doing those two M's of 6XL. That's got skill. Sorry, Saki doing a very great job at whiff punishing.
Yeah, dude.
Great round start from skill this time though, and I love that again. Saki realizing that skill didn't really have.
Oh, not ready on the air to air.
And no,
okay.
As a result, goes for the challenge right there.
Maintain the advantage here a little bit. bit of a light deficit, but it is alright.
Oh, little stutter step, sure.
Turn to do something here. Nice 6L from skill side, extending with the meter here.
Interesting. He just wants to snowball. What the fuck was that?
The meter here.
It's a funny combo. But yeah, this is interesting. This is something that I tell people to do a lot actually in coaching, right? You might be like, well, you know, this is not a very efficient way to spend 50 meter, in that he doesn't get the refund, he's canceling out of it, so it's not, you know, it's not quite as, like, he's not doing as much damage, right? But the whole point of this is that this is a two-touch game right now, as far as the HP is concerned, right? If either person gets like 2 good hits, and in Sora's case, even like 2 not very good hits onto Charlotta, the other person's dead. So the point of this is to, you know, spend that meter, extend the combo to deposit Saki in the corner here, and at least, you know, maximize the chances you find that second hit. I always tell people to not be afraid to spend their resources. Do not be afraid to spend your resources to snowball the game. Oh, I do wonder. I mean, Sora's 2L's not that big, I guess. This is -6. I do wonder if he could just 2L into Raging Strike and kill here, I will say. This feels like a slight... I think he could 2L and kill here, but this feels like a slight missed opportunity. Oh, you can't spot dodge it. You can't spot dodge that. I think... Oh, he said it's not meaty enough. I don't think you can do that at all, right? Charlotta. How active? How many active frames are there on this Ultimate Sword of Lumiel here? 35. Yeah. You just, like, spot dodge does not have that many invuln frames. So, it's not like a matter of he spot dodged too early. He can't do that. That is a very, very nice chip move that Charlotta has in that 2-1 for you. Potentially a dropped kill there from skill, but you know, I might be wrong. Maybe Sora's 2L is not quite as big as I'm giving it credit for. He would certainly know better.
Really, really good with the risk-reward
5H and 2H not used once? I mean, Charlotta? Yeah, no. Was he low enough the chip would have killed, or was it a panic? It would have put him on chip. You can't get put on chip and die from the same move. Like, in this scenario right here, like, if he blocks this, you can't, if you have any amount of health left, the same move that puts you on chip cannot kill you from chip. This probably would have put him on chip. You might have actually had a slight bit left. But then, immediately after that, you're RPSing on, you know, do I DP? Do I spot dodge? Like, it's in a very bad situation. This, unfortunately, though, is just guaranteed death. Yeah, I will say, it is a... Skill felt, like, he felt a little rattled here, potentially, right? Like, that is, to my understanding, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the animation is slightly shorter if she does it on whiff. But I just don't think you can spot dodge that at all. So I think,
went back to character screen just to breathe out a little bit. It was all that it needed.
And while, you know, Saki certainly was being very tricky with the jumps, it felt like there wasn't really even that much of an attempt to try and anti-air as well, right?
Latter half of that set, especially just understanding when to challenge, when to go for those counter pokes, using the far light beautifully. The usage of the far L was so good. I don't know that is necessarily. I will keep watching, right? I will keep watching, and I'm gonna be very interested to watch any player who is using a character who I don't think is good to great success. I'm very interested to see what they're cooking at all times. I don't know if I'm like. If I see anything yet, but the idea of like jumping on defense to bait throw, it's still super risky. But you know, BC doesn't cause hard knockdown on airborne. I think it's a counter hit. It does, no?
Okay, for some reason I saw him overing over G10. I was like, yeah, it's going to be G10. Stuck in the easy in a way to building those.
Maybe it's always an air tech.
He has to put a bit more thought.
OMG Cag.
So it's kind of
Let's see here.
Some people are picking Lucilius.
Yep.
Cag versus Lucilius. Lucilius?
Yeah, because he's not.
Yeah.
It means that he usually.
Lucilius.
He has the momentum and he's winning.
Cag's pretty good. Yes, yeah. Cag's very good.
Anyway, because he just kills them.
Lucilius?
Level 5.
That's interesting. What is Fitizen up to?
very important thing to see which button that the players like to check, because I feel like
Cool.
it tells a lot about the player himself.
Oh, it's a button check. I see.
Players don't check. I feel like some
Okay.
players just,
It's a button check.
they don't
Yeah,
check
yeah,
their
yeah.
buttons, they just kind of
It does on counter hit? Yeah.
they just
I was pretty
do
sure.
like a combo or something
It's a button
to get
check. It's a
feel.
button. Cool,
There's
cool,
nothing
cool.
wrong with that either.
Sounds good.
To decide
Oh, there's no way. Yeah, okay.
against that, threat that
Yeah. It's a button check until I start winning. Yeah, then suddenly I call for the ref to ring the bell. I don't know when you're hitting counter hit BC though. It's if you BC someone who's jumping in with an aerial that hits too high up, I guess. Right. Like you BC like Sandy JU from up high. I wanted to watch Lucy. That's fair, but Citizen does not play Lucilius. That's why I was very.
Is the king of 6XL round start. He always manages
Sure,
to
yeah.
get that victory in that position.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Coming out from space as well.
Right back in the corner.
6XH.
Quite quickly in the corner, getting one stack here.
Oh, dude, the counter hits confirm as well, right? This is an 8-frame 2M. So that, I mean, it would work on standing too. Though from this range, it might even be Kag's 2M hits a little, like it hits meaty just based on range. If it's far enough away, it'll hit on the 9th or 10th frame. This is a really nice counter hit far L confirm to get the kill here. He was dead anyway. You could have just probably done like far L raging strike and like the combo would have killed, but certainly more optimal there.
Even in a perfect way. Space.
Certainly more optimal.
Absolute dominant first round from Space. How will Citizen answer?
I mean, Space is the winner of this whole thing, right? That's a thing Kag does. She back throws you into a trap. It's true. Cool. Good old Kag far H. Not too much to talk about there. Oh, nice. Almost got launched into the trap there, right? But when Kag gets hit, the traps do go away, of course. Yeah. Yeah, 6XM, nice there. Can hit the trap and the Kag behind it.
Get the Alexandra full corner carry.
Yeah.
Here at the end, using 4 resources to get the maximum amount of damage. So a trap there.
Hey, wait, I know this one. I know this combo. This is something that I had to figure out. Yeah. If Kag is a multi-hit close H, but if you let the whole thing rock, the spare body whiffs. That's why they cancel it into TP right away, so they can actually get the side swap there. And it's more damage than doing 2U. Smash of his ass for Sieg. I can see that. Okay. He deserves it? What did he do, man? Ow. Yeah. You can certainly see a consistent theme, right? Obviously, of find your character's best tool and abuse the shit out of it. If the pros can do it, you can do it too. Like Saki was, you know, Charlotta's buttons in general are not very good. You'll notice he used he never used 2M or 2U or far H or 2H. But you know, her far M's alright, and her far L's actually pretty good. So if you've been given 17 shit buttons and one good one, just use the one good one over and over, man.
Wants to propose something else that he hasn't had the opportunity to propose
Oh, nice.
yet.
And obviously Kag far H being a very similar example too. Find the dumb shit on your character and abuse it as much as you can. It works. It works all the way.
I realized that a lot of the ground approaches weren't quite working for him, so chooses to engage in the air.
I am interested about this, right? This backdash I find to be a very interesting choice here from Fitizen. I have to imagine that this is not a good situation for you as Siegfried, right? He sent a link to this video. Space did a combo that I want to learn. Yeah, sure. I'll put it in the chat. As a Voss main, Kag gives me nightmares. Cagliostro's telling me that Vossaraga is like a bad matchup, and Vossaraga's telling me Cagliostro is a bad matchup. I have no idea, man. But yeah, this backdash is interesting, no? Grounded Fireball should destroy traps. That would be crazy. Like, I wonder why he would do this. Because I feel like Kag benefits from the space a lot here, no? Exactly, like she gets to set up traps in this case. You had her in the corner, you kind of give her some breathing room. This is an interesting choice from Fitizen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sure he has his reasons. Like maybe he was trying to do like backdash, bait something Verdrengen to call her out, the big slam, right, Verdrengen? But like, yeah, I don't. That was a strange choice. That was a strange choice. My best guess is he was trying to jump back, and then, you know, as soon as Space is like, oh, I have some breathing room, I'm gonna do something, he was gonna do the slam. the Verdrengen, but he just, like, he waited a little too long. Sieg doesn't have a good range against Cag. She does well against him everywhere on screen. Well, okay, sure, that's a little too reductive, though, right? At the end of the day, if you have Cagliostro in the corner like this, if she's in the corner, you would much rather... I mean, Siegfried's going to have a much harder time against her at like, full screen than he is going to at the mid-range, right? I think that's a little... It's too reductive a way to think about it. Were those 2 jabs in the corner a frame kill or something? What are we talking about?
Ooh, the kind of missed NCA, but still get some damage in, get the side swap here,
Okay.
back into the mid screen.
Sure.
Space spinning out some DC here to keep the Fitties in the way, but himself finds something here with the 6 XL RL, extending fully here, going back a bit.
Yeah, look at that, Siegs. This is one of the big it's one of the big problems with Siegfried these days too, right? Look at this. He gets 6 XL RL, he has to Raging Strike. This is the best this character can do now. Like he used to get he would have gotten a similar amount of damage in corner carry off this shit just doing like Orkin back in the day. Now he's got to spend the brave points in the meter. His mid screen certainly gets pretty stinky these days. He keeps doing this. So this was not like an accident the first time, right? He keeps whenever he gets Cagliostro in the corner, he keeps running away. Is he scared of far H? I mean, that's fair. Is he trying to stand like in the range of like his far H where you know, where Cag's buttons won't reach or something like that? He's consistently like backing off when he has her in the corner. Might be trying to bait far H? I mean, a super jump back is not baiting anything, right? Yeah, Cag 2U. Not cinematic, though. I think he's trying to predict a Cag teleport. He can react to those. I can't imagine that's that. You can react to Cag TPing. Backdash debating over for Drengen. His corner pressure suffers heavily against characters with good defense. He can't hold corner against her. I don't know about all that. A toilet side swap could also be a factor. I mean, if she tries to teleport out, he can just kill her on reaction, though. You go and get DP'd, now you're in the corner dealing with the setup. Trying to stop teleport? No, I don't think he is. Super jumping back like that is not stopping teleport. Oh, that's tough.
Block on the DP. The first one on the set. Space is ready.
Cute little bumble here to side swap here. Back to the corner. Nice little end.
My god. That was the tippy tip of the Raging Strike right there.
Keep the Fitties locked in that corner. Now the second wake up here.
I think he might just be scared. I'm sure he's got a, again, he's doing it, he does it, it's the consistent thing. So I'm sure he's got a strategy. Before I thought, yeah, it was like, you know, dash back, get Cag to do something, slam, and kill her. But then he started like just straight up running away when he had her in the corner, and it seemed bad.
That Space has been doing, but his life is still so high up. Space doing an excellent job at capitalizing off of those mistakes.
Dude, nice whiff punish. Oh my god! Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Even more here into the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Space is looking exceptionally comfortable right about now.
Nice, okay.
Fitterson gets the bait on the DP, able to run all the way in and get that close heavy, something that he was struggling with a little bit.
UDP though, so not counter hit. Yeah, that medium spear is crazy, man.
Cooldown, but doesn't matter too much because now he's stuck into the corner. Very dire situation in here. Space again with a far.
This
was.
was.
Doesn't matter too much because now he's stuck.
He's outside of throw range, or no? It's just yeah. Yeah, Fitterson, I think, is just a little panicked. He seems just a little... He just seems a little... he seems a little scared, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Throwing immediately after you get your Brave counter blocked like that? Cag Spears can hit Sieg out of all fireballs, including you, which is another really rough part. I mean, exactly why you wouldn't want to give more space to Cag, right? That's what I'm talking about. He seemed really scared. Like, throwing after you get your BC blocked like that, it just doesn't... It's impossible. It would never work, right? It can't work.
Got the crowd here yelling the Beatrix. So he's going off here.
He just he seems a little uncomfortable in the matchup. For being, oh yeah.
Up for the for the Beatrix here against Cagliostro.
Beatrix. Riding free clears traps while it's moving, right? So.
For Beatrix, but of course on the other side,
that's certainly nice.
So it's going to be very hard for Fitterson to apply something that Space does not know this matchup.
Learning so much today. I will say I don't think it was the way that Fitizen was approaching his corner pressure there did not feel correct to me, is all I'm going to say. I'm sure he had his reasons, but it felt like a lack of confidence more than anything. Oh, Mr. Brick, how's it bricking? Hello, Spike. I would not play Sieg with money on the line. He did play it for 2 games. He did not switch after game 1. Sieg can't fireball Verdrenglin's traps. He's pretty much even in the Grand Blue zone. It's pretty rough. Yeah, but you notice how you mentioned 2 spaces where he's losing and one of them where he's even? Do you get what I'm getting at, Gotcha? You mentioned 2 spaces where he loses outright and then 1 space where he's even. So if you're in a bad matchup, why would you not play the space where you're even instead of going out to the space where you lose guaranteed? That's what I find very strange about how he conducted his corner pressure. Ow, ow. The hard part is getting to that space? No, he was in that space. He was in that space and he left it. I agree it's hard getting in that space. That's why I'm like, if it's, that's why it's strange. Because, yeah, you fought for that. You played well. You won neutral. And then you ran away from that space. So I don't know if I'm sure the matchup is difficult, but that feels more just like, I mean, again, it's like, it feels more like just maybe some panic more than anything. What the fuck just happened to my feed? Okay, we just time skipped. He tried to riding free and got thrown out of it. Sure. Probably had some idea of tech. Probably. I'm sure. Again, he did it multiple times, so it was the strategy. It just felt, I don't know if that was, the best idea. French accents are so funny, man. I'm sorry. No offense to my goat. Cag things on offline. That's crazy. For real. The strongest Cagliostro players will bring the lag with them to offline. Oh, the audio's delayed. The audio's delayed now since that little bug. It's fine. Okay. I'm sure he had some idea there. Again, like, my guess is that he tried to backdash, bait Cag into doing something when he got the space in Verdrengen, but then he started, like, super jumping back away from the corner, and that started confusing me a lot more. It's French jet lag. Like, watching anime on Hulu? I've never watched anything on Hulu, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, yeah. Beatrix's mediums. Not necessarily the best. Caught out Thunderbirds.
Look at all of this damage here.
Sure. Oh!
Too early on the throw, not able to get that hit, and the 6XL.
Oh, nice counter poke 6XL. I mean, it is fake, right? If Cag ever does far H into traps like this, she's minus 19. This looked like it was almost more of a read than a reaction, to be completely real with you. I mean, we're talking, maybe? We're talking like, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think this is more of a read than a reaction. But if Cag does far H into traps here, she's minus 19 overall. So you can't always just smack her out of it exactly like he does here. It's a 33 frame animation to place the traps down, and overall she's left minus 19. Most likely a read. I don't think he's got a reaction, especially, not right now. He does not seem to be in the best headspace right now. Oh! Oh my god! Never mind, he's the GOAT. Hopefully the Meg patch is also the B and Willness murder patch. We'll see. Get bead? Get bead, idiot. Far L right and free, sure. It's Cag far H. It's a hell of a button. What in the world? Yeah, Fitizen feels a little shaken up this whole set, I'm not gonna lie to you. Preemptive Brave counter, like it happened. I guess, maybe it was an OS of sorts? I'm not sure. You already finished Cag to Master? That's right. Wait, no, I didn't. Is Cag the one we're doing right now? Oh yeah, this, by the way, unironically, this is tech, I think. This is tech, unironically. Beatrix now, when she does this, she's minus 8 in your face. So the entire cast is going to get close M auto combo on her. Yes, you're on Cag now. Yes, sorry, I thought it was Zeta that we finished, right? And then we're on Cag. But you're minus 8 in their face when they block this. So the entire cast is getting, close M auto combo on you. And some of the cast is getting close H auto combo on you. The ones with 8 frame close H's. If you do this, However, you're minus 13. You're minus 13. So you're going to get far heavied by most of the cast, but it is going to be far heavy to my understanding. I don't think you're usually in close age range. Ooh, I don't know if this leaves you in close age range. Maybe it does. I've seen that this takes you outside of proximity normal range a lot of the time. I tested it on Percy, I thought, and I think he was outside of close age range. Maybe I'm wrong. But depending on the spacing, I suppose, yeah. But this is nice because getting a combo started on you with far H is way better than close M auto combo, right? Auto combo is way more damage. So I think, unironically, it is oftentimes going to be better, it's going to be safer for Beatrix to do the follow-up there on block. If someone's in close H range, of course, you know, maybe not. But mitigate your losses tech, I fuck with it, yeah. Oh, Shimmy doesn't fall for it, so I'll just throw you for real instead. Yeah, just scared of the traps. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, space locked in as fuck, but I felt like he was in his head. For real. Bees found an inch and started swimming in the sauce. Ducked the far L almost. It'd be crazy if you Tekken. It's a really hard thing to do. Well, I mean, that is Kag's win condition, right? You in the corner, traps in front of you, behind you, like above you, you're in the cock destruction cage. Like, it's gonna... That is where the character gets even more impressive. Random question, is the battle pass over yet? My brother? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the battle pass, but... Oh boy. Oh, okay. So here's Willness. I believe he does die here because he does come 8th. But I am still curious to see how people are, how people are killing Willness and how people are playing Willness. Medium knee, no conversion, big satch. Oh, yeah. Little camera, Oki. Oh, into nothing, trying to bait a DP there, potentially. Drop the combo, it's fine. This character is only 2 weeks old at the time of this event, right? So he's still, the counterplay and also the play are both less developed than they are now. Spaced out the 5U, though.
Still a slow move, which Bilal can very consistently contest with his far H, and here, nice little interrupt there of the M knee.
Oh boy. Yeah, throw punishable, nice. Did not space that shit. Interesting to Brave counter on the far H there. Ah! This character's so funny, man. He did 2-2M into 2-2H into 2-2U, like what? What kind of fucking leapfrog ass bullshit? It was on cooldown, so he lived, but... Nice. Nice anti-air. He does not get a safe jump, that's true. He's plus 30. He's plus 30 on this. So he can get like step dash bullshit, but he cannot jump. Yeah, that jump is like guaranteed death. Does that kill? I believe so. I mean, did he do tech input? Oh, did he do tech input? He didn't. That's the difference maker. Yeah. He just did wake up regular. It definitely would have if he did, yeah. Damn, that is a Sage Jam moment right there. Willness 214L is legit unreactable. The H and U variant are way more reactable because of the yellow and blue flash. The U one certainly. The H one is still very hard to react to a lot of the time. It's fast.
I don't think there was anything that Gideon could have done to actually avoid that.
But yeah, L is even harder certainly. But L also is minus on block, so. He's swinging.
At moving around the space because he's kind of slow, doesn't have a run. Ooh, look at this H knee here doing a lot of job. Nice. Very nice use of the
What the fuck? Bro, they are swinging. Top level Willness looks exactly like S++ level Willness. What if he didn't know SBA there? If it was a true safe jump, he'd block if it wasn't SBA. Perhaps. If he delayed it like ever so slightly. But it also is just like, that move, if you know the frame data, it's just not a safe jump. Yeah, he can't get close H there. There was a kill here. I mean, honestly, you could delay and do close H 2-2H here, and then do like close H raging strike, raging chain or something, and that probably kills. Overdoing DP. If you're going to do, the if you're gonna do HDP here, you probably, I think, he gets close H here, so you could have done 2H HDP, and then you would have gotten another close H after. But...
Corner combo as a result. Not quite gonna get the KO after the drop. Unfortunate for Gideon right there. Pepe is in a real tough spot.
I just got back and I see Willness, indeed.
Willness, and look at all the tip from the
oh yeah, Hadron.
Oh,
nice air stall. Yeah, I full screen kneeing. Ow.
Jump here with, oh, the jump that was kind of intended because just playing into so much stuff into him.
Yeah. Yeah, you got, I mean,
just playing into so much.
You see that? That's the meter refund right there. The meter refund on block. Left him with enough to do that.
That was kind of intended because just playing into so much stuff into him.
Evil, evil, evil little snake.
Such a good option in that situation.
Right, I mean, you're looking to kill him off chip.
At the connection of the grab. Pepe taking that first.
It's people are usually quite scared to take like big risks when you're on chip. But really, if anything's gonna kill you, this is like the best time, right? The risk of everything is the same. If you're wrong, you lose. So you might as well just do your fucking biggest swing that you possibly have and go from there.
Strong start for Gideon this time round. Lock on the overhead, not
Ow.
close enough to get the throw punish though.
Yeah. Here going for some safe pressure. Nice little backdash there.
At least have the reward be I win, even if the risk is I lose.
Oh, just a combo again here with the Yugo here.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Block low.
Yeah. Reaction DPing.
Pepe's ready to deal with all of this.
Oh, counter hit on the 6XL. This is gonna hurt. Not dead or anything close, really, but yeah, he's. Oh wait, I thought he was gonna. Interesting. I thought he was gonna go for the reset. Is he dead? He's not even that close, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, guard button on the jump there. Puts him on 0 BP. That's true. That's actually a really good point. That's true. The resource manipulation there does matter. I was gonna say save your meter to try and do some fuck shit on the next wake up, but it is very important to make sure that Willness doesn't have any BC for that situation. Yeah, the route doesn't spend his own BP. Yeah, yeah. If you're on chip, you need to go full monkey, and I'll give the opponent an idea on how to chip you. Yeah. We love Willness M-knee.
Very solid BNB just from a far edge into the corner. Almost killing out all of this spacing.
Whoa, okay. There's a little bit of spaghetti. Slop. A little bit of Grand Blue slop blue.
Gonna go all the way up, another into you fireball, get him all the way to the corner.
Sure. I love the whiff, like, or like the sour spot, like Asmodeus there. Always fun. Trying to bait the BC on the spot dodge there. Okay. Step dash into throw. Looking like UL in this bitch. Oh! Willness' roll looks so stupid, man. Oh, good delay. Alright. You can kill him here. No! Okay. The toes, though. Even top players can't avoid the slot blue at times. I mean, did you see EVO Grand Finals? Oh, nice. Ow. Random question, can you invuln DP to punish BC? Like, if you have time to block, can frame 1 DPs do it? Yeah. It's incredibly risky. And the problem is, too, that BC has a lot of invuln on it. So your DP would have to be active enough, like... Yeah, it's hard. Like, it would have to be, like, Percy DP or something like that. Because, like, BC has a bunch of invuln on it, so your DP would probably whiff through it, and their BC would whiff through you, but they'd recover first. Yeah, some kind of SBA as a BC bait is usually more common. You need an insane read for that? I wouldn't recommend it. Okay. Doesn't know about the save jump route. This SMHing my head, this guy. Bro hates save jumps. Oh my god, where's his health? What the fuck do you mean? He didn't block that. It's not like it can, like, put him on chip. And, like, you know, it puts him on exactly 1 HP. That just, he actually had 1 more HP than that DP does damage. Burned it? No, I'm not even talking about the damage on the DP. I'm talking about the fact that he just barely survived. Like, I'm not even saying, like, why did this DP do so much damage? I'm talking about the fact that the DP did 99.9% of his remaining HP. The fact that he's alive is so funny.
Is he on chip points? Argon Smash put him exactly on chip point. It feels like I don't see the health.
Yeah, there's no glowing, I think. Holy shit, talk about Magic Pixel. His health bar is not glowing. Yeah, like, that, the DP literally did his current HP -1. What? Insanely lucky? I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, someone getting hit by something, not blocking it. No tech input? I mean, makes a difference, yeah. 623 is a hardware tech input, but... How much damage does this do? Normal amount, I imagine. Yeah, you had 1,601 HP. That is... Dude, to get that to happen to you in loser side top 8 of the bracket? The world is out to get this Will, for real, man. That's a tilter. Belial diff? That's insane. He had exactly 1,601 HP, and therefore survived. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, again, how Gideon can see that he's being a bit more tempted to using those reversals.
Okay. That was a reaction DP on 2-2L. Very well done. It's a lot quicker. Oh! These Belial far H's, man. Belial simply has plot armor? What if he's the singularity? Whoa, wait, whoa, what is this route? Raw. The buffs didn't matter in 1.5, I've been told. M Fireball into... What the fuck? That's a cool route. Where does HP go? On vacation. Devil's Luck? For real. That's a cool route. They told me the M Fireball buffs didn't matter a year ago. That's weird. This is the new optimal for SBA, I believe. That's crazy. Owie. That's an interesting idea from this Willness. Using light knee to confirm hits instead of Hadron so you can maintain Oki. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I should probably do that shit, too. Dude, this exact situation. It's like the third time it's happened. It's just rough. Right? This is... There's a... Belial's 2M got nerfed, for sure, when they gave it the extra pushback. But there are some cases where, like, the sheer amount of pushback on this shit, it does let Belial, like, weirdly... Like, lets him set up some fucked up spacing traps sometimes. That's the nerfed / buffed 2M? Yeah. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a nerf become a buff? Ow. Oh, yeah. Gapped, I fear. Just kind of gapped. Top 8, Willness got 8th, though. Broken ass Willness confirmed. Arifu and Dudakov, okay. Sandalphon and Lowain. Curious. Oh, is this a button check? Is this actually Sandalphon Lowain, or? Oh, it's Sandalphon Matera. Interesting, okay. Yeah, it's a weird one. Sandy definitely the kind of archetype that could struggle with fighting some zoners. I'm curious to see what the tech is here. Dude plays Matera and Bubs. I see. Lowain is a funny character to go in for a button check with. Ow. Ow. When does the diva become a wellness? Yeah, exactly. You got it. Going into fire. He's gonna make the zoning as every little chip hit from the zoning is a little bit more painful, but I guess wants it for the neutral skip potentially. If he can get the lariat into the plus frames and just be right in Matera's face. Da.
Ooh, the spot dodges. Very clean.
Okay. Oh, nice. Confirm. Me and Verma said the same thing in the same tone like 5 times. Maybe we're brothers and I just don't know it. Very well done, man. Oh! Dude. That's some Fire Sandy exclusive right there. And they told me base Sandalphon was the best one. Grand Blue players have a singular brain cell? I guess so.
Arif was kind of stuck in base game, we just run up 2L because
Does
here
a
in Rising it's negative, but he's finding such a lot of stuff out of it. Making sure the Dudikoff doesn't get away thrilling.
As Matera backed in the corner and winning until she messed up by jumping out. I don't know if she was winning. I think she jumped out exactly because the situation was kind of rough for her. The risk reward on the situation was rough for her, so she tried to get out of it, and as a result died. Okay. Ooh, no gun for you. Spot dodge there is an interesting choice. Worked.
Having a very hard time getting something started on his side, but
ow.
This fireball will be the beginning.
The 668 buff on block. Bootylicious is the thing.
Little by little, catching the
What does Fire Sandy do anyways? His fireball basically gets more... It has like a better effect on hit that lets him combo off it in the mid-screen, by and large. Alongside getting the same neutral skip that all the other ones get. Better combos in the corner, better combos in the mid-screen off of it. Nice. Right back into fire, and the bait! Oh, oh, that's so unfortunate, dude. Against these zoners especially, it's so rough. I like this one. Actually, I didn't really know that Sandy could do this, right? He could do 2U into H Fireball, into combo, into far H like this, even in the mid-screen. That's really nice. I like that. I mean, Arfu spends almost all his time in Fire Sandy, right?
First game in that right side corner, but was playing defense incredibly well up until the end. It kind of crumbled a little bit, and against a character like Sandalphon, when he has the resources, that is not what you want.
Fire mode is good, yeah. Usually what I'm on in Sandy, it's true. Never seen Sandy's win animation before. That's so cute. He's a good boy. He's got macarons down there. Damage is much higher. Oh yeah, especially mid screen. I unironically, like, part of me, my crackhead theory is that Wind Sandy is good for anti-zoning. But, like, it's just, you know, you just gotta be careful. It's just, you know, it is risky. But I do like Wind Sandy against zoners, I think. It's one of the only, like, natural use cases I can imagine for it. I like Wind Sandy for zoning. That's the other natural use case I could imagine for it. Oh, wait. Okay. You butterfly nerfed, apparently. You can do something similar with water, but water ball scales damage hard. Yeah. Not a good, and you don't get good, like, you get like a close M afterwards or something. Oh, nice delay. Dudes. Honestly, just super patient, right? Super patient against Matera. At all time, like he's picking options, like he's forcing our Dudikoff to like, he's forcing Dudikoff to like actively try and zone him. It's not like, when I say patient, again, he's not just sitting there and letting the zoner kill him, but he's not forcing the issue when he doesn't have to. Namely, I guess the most interesting thing is the patience once he's winning. Actually, I think something that happens a lot is when you're fighting a zoner, if you get through the gauntlet and you put them in the corner. If you get through, what is he doing? Don't worry about it. If you get through the zoning gauntlet and it's actually your turn now, I think a lot of people, and I'm certainly like this too, there's a tendency to like panic, you know? It's like, I might never get another chance. Like if I get pushed out right now, I might be out there for the rest of the round. You just don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to working through the like bullshit zoning. So as a result, I think people get very aggressive when they get it on zoners, right? It gets almost a little too aggressive. Like you just start rushing them down and hoping for the best. And to the point that someone else, like, you know, because Arfu, when he got Matera in the corner, was actually like sitting there waiting, like watching, looking for an opportunity. Someone was like, I can't believe Matera was winning with her back to the wall. I don't think that's what's happening. I think something that's been very effective so far is actually his patience in advantage state, right? Like when he's winning, he like watches and waits for his moment, right? He's not just charging in. Understandable, try to be aggressive. No, I do that too, right? But I think something that Arfu is doing here that I find very interesting. There's definitely something to learn from. Is like, yes, obviously, you know, you might only get 1 or 2 turns. You might only get 1 or 2 turns against Matera, maybe per game, right? Or per round at best. So it's like you don't want them when they happen. You're like, okay, now's my chance. But at the same time, because they're so precious, you have to make sure to not just be rushing in mindlessly. You know, just running into DPs or counter pokes or anything like that. They don't want zoners to play the game. They hate us. I don't hate you.
Still going for the
And if I don't hate you, I feel like no one else
that or
has, like, no one else can hate you, man.
Nice side walk forward to get the side swap. Dudikov, huge health lead.
Oh, nice,
Is that gonna
dude.
full screen? Yes, it does.
Yeah, yeah.
the damage that
Health lead, but
Wait, does that still take Brave points? No, it doesn't. Okay, I was gonna say.
to get the side swap.
Like, it shouldn't take Brave points. Yeah, it's not full animation, but it still just does. That's gonna do 6,000 damage because it's 4K normally on the non-cinematic, and then it'll do the 50% extra.
damage that does Dudikov here with no BPs.
Particularly when I've lost a chunk of health getting 8. No, it's super understandable. I usually try to bait a BC or DP when I get it on a zoner. Yeah, and even just like standing there in the Grand Blue zone, like Matera's very capable there. But again, you still have the advantage, right? Just sit there and just watch her. Did it back? There was the one time that Dudikov actually managed to get a butterfly out, and then Arfu had to back out. Then he kind of lost his offense for that purpose. But it's still like overall, I think it's led to him getting a lot of value out of every time he does get a chance to go in on Matera. He gets a lot of value out of it, right? Oh, okay.
Offense here a bit. Still slowing down, making sure.
You fireball on deck for Sandy. Rolled through.
Just running. Dudikov doing a very good job at keeping him in the bay.
You Butterfly, I mean, that's a pretty good way to neutralize, I mean, a pretty good outcome to you Butterfly getting put on the screen is it harmlessly exploding nowhere near you. You'll take that. This is rough though. This is where things can get real difficult fighting Matera. Oh, nice counter hit. Nah. Nah. I think he tried to roll that. Did he try to roll that? No, he just dashed. He tried to block. Yeah. It looked like he dashed. He was stopping the dash. He couldn't block in time. Right, obviously you can't dash block in this game. If you're dashing, you gotta cancel into spot dodge or roll. You can't roll her low U arrow, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, he would have had to spot dodge right there. He either flubbed it, either fat fingered the input in the moment, or he just didn't. Right, he just didn't react in time. It's crazy seeing bottom 1 Sandy in top 8. So true, guys. Yo versus fighting, yeah. It's crazy how easy this game is when you don't lose in character select. That's wild. EX Fireball doing work there, but the butterflies still. Okay. There's no dash block in this game? No, you cannot dash and block. You have to wait for your dash to come to a full stop before you block.
Great timing with the U Ecliptica.
Nice. You can't just put out those butterflies without a knockdown, man. It is a long animation. If you have some sort of full screen way to punish her, you absolutely should. Oh my, this confirm is beautiful. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Good defense once again from Arafu, keeping steadfast.
Oh, you don't have to. He thought he had elements. He tried to do the follow-up. Dude, she was dead. That's tough. Like, world's best confirm into world's worst confirm back-to-back. He really can do it all. Look at that. He's ducking underneath the arrow, giving him a haircut there. Sometimes I'm confident they'll stop the block on time, but the U projectiles are too fast. Yeah, the slowdown especially is going to make it, you know, like relative to what's happening on screen, you're gonna stop slower than you might expect. Oh, nice JU, dude. This is very nice. Sandy JU. It's a damn good button, right? Matera, you see her trying to far M to anti-air here, and she starts it up, like right here. You know, starts it up at around the right time, but Sandy can just hit her from so much higher up in his jump arc than you might normally expect because of this JU. Like, she's timing this to anti-air him kind of as he comes closer, but I'm already there. And of course, on counter hit, this is a combo starter too, right? Really nice air button. Can be risky for Sandy, but one of the things that sets him apart for sure. JU, JLU, so true. I was there, was pretty damn hype seeing Sandy. Oh, cool. Arefu. No, that's so active, man. That's crazy. That like waited out her entire throw bait and she landed into it. You're dead, right? Is this better damage? Oh, no, I guess not. I guess she's not dead, and he's going for Oki. Sure. Brave counterbaited. Oh, no confirm. Show some grit. Gritless Matera. Really brave, I think, of Dudikov to hop in when he's this low on health, right?
but it's not
It's
gonna
why,
work.
like, it's working both times. Arfu's not expecting it. Like, you expect Matera to be running away. So when she suddenly switches tack like that and jumps at you, you're not ready. Oh, very nice. Very nice. He can get that. He can get those slashes started up awfully fast out of that 2-2M, right? You see, he does that, and actually, like, they're already starting to form before the U arrows are even halfway to him, right? Very nice use of it. Did Matera hop out of her U skill? Yeah, the air U arrow is actionable after. That's the point of doing the U1 versus, like, the HRL. Judgment cut? For real. Very nice Sandalphon play here.
Not working out for Dudikoff once again, just taking a moment to compose himself in order to be able to fight the
also very nice to see of watching other players deal with zoners. Yeah. Very nice to see a Sandalphon who, you know, as expected, is not spending most of his time in base Sandalphon. I think, you know, Koji playing Sandy in Arc World Tour did, like, permanent damage to the impression of the character. I said at the time that it probably is the best way to play Sandy when he's a couple of weeks old, right? This is the safest way to play him, but I doubt it's actually going to end up being the optimal way. It's just to, like, never use any of the elements. That seems to be the case.
Jumping at these angles such that Dudikoff is kind of forced to go for the 2H rather than
Fukuhara gonna see this match and buff Matera even more. Not like this, man.
with the anti-air attempts.
Cool. Street Fighter 6. Nice pickup with the U arrow. My God. Speaking of, dude, these like slight delays in Arfu's offense are making me uncomfortable, man. I don't like it. But Dudikoff's not biting. Oh, nice. Which characters do you expect in top 8? I would say like a good like over half of the roster would not be surprising to see in top 8.
Round lead here in this fourth game.
Like, there are a lot of characters who, at the very least, you know, they're strong enough that I would not be surprised if they got good results. Is skill in top 8? Indeed he is. Yeah. Nicolo or near top 8? I'd be more surprised to see one of them for sure.
Really good so far.
Ooh.
Nice knockdown though coming out from Dudikoff. The U butterfly.
Fukuhara will nerf Matera's sweep, making it -2 more on block, but as compensation, she gets to shoot both arrows in one jump now. So true. So true. First match and died? Well, it was winner's side, so he's just in losers now. He's not dead. The Willness died because it was losers. Skills in losers quarters. U butterfly. Oh yeah. It was winners? Yeah.
Massive hitbox of that U butterfly. It didn't even seem like it would have connected with Arafu there, but it found its mark.
Oh yeah. It didn't even seem like it should have hit him. It's almost like the hitbox basically bracket. What the fuck? I guess that, you know, that command is still that's the yeah. That's the wrong. That command's not even in there. What? Wait, wall brawl, welcome back for that command's not even in there anymore, Dragon. I gotta turn that shit off. Happy Father's Day, Brick? That's not right, is it? I know Father's Day is on like a different day in every country in the world. So was Mother's Day, but is that right? Is Geef not your son? I'm not even talking about me not being a father. I have my actual human son, Zangief, and I also have my daughter, Ogre Cap, and I have my actual human daughter, Vicala. I like that he immediately spot dodged on U-Flash, even though it was U-Butterfly, the muscle memory is real. It's one of those things, you know, where if it is U-Butterfly, it's gonna die anyway, so. In case it isn't, he might as well. Dude, the chip on that is fucking insane. Nice. Oh. I mean, he can kill her in a single good starter here. Oh! Which that could have been, but. Dude, really good on spot dodging these arrows. Not just to avoid the chip, but also to make it so Matera can't spam the arrows quite as much. Well, Matera Fireball beats beats roll. Is it just low U Fireball? Yes. You can roll all the other low Fireballs, if I remember correctly. Only the U one will stop roll. Nice throw. Yeah. Hopping over his ass.
not really able to establish anything this round, but there's the U-Butterfly. And now
Whoa, dude, mashing there is insane. Whoa, really? You mashed here? Maybe it was a delay tech? It must have been a delay tech, right? He's the world's bravest man. I feel like I never approach Matera. I think I'm too onked to react to her fireballs. It is scary trying to approach, you know, attractive women. I feel you. Oh, nice.
Final round here in
I'm not even gonna pretend Kag is as good as Matera. It's not. I mean, it's not that far off. I don't know how good Matera is exactly, but Kag is very strong, right? She's not like okay. She's close, yeah. Like it's not, you know.
Oh, the trade! Wow! And because it was from the JU, actually got to a knockdown, meaning that trade was not in Dudikoff's favor. The 2U in that situation at that spacing?
The call out on the shimmy, yeah, I like it. I like the risk that's being taken here with Dudikoff because now we just can't play safe. You have to go for this big.
Yeah, the U fireball extensions always are so nice for her to have. You can roll Matera's low fireballs as checked, yes, but not the U one. I'm pretty sure. I could have sworn one stops roll. Oh, JU not gonna hit fast enough. Those U arrows have like no fucking recovery on them, right? Tried to JU there, couldn't quite punish. I mean, this is, yeah, this, I will say, I'm just gonna, oh, okay. Unfortunately, okay, all I was gonna say is this round, believe it or not, is actually quite hard to win for Matera. And there's one very large reason towards that. You can't roll the U one yet. Can anyone guess? Anyone guess why this round is pretty advantage Sandalphon? Is it his eyes? He does have very beautiful eyes, yes. I count 3 of them. Yep. That's 3 brave points to 1 is real tough. Now, of course, he's a zoner, so he can try to run away, but 3 BPs to no, like, you know, because right there, for example, you know, like she gets in, and nope, And when he does the same thing, she has no such option, right? The firmness of his cheeks? That's true. Oh, caught the backdash with the U fireball. Nice. Now again, like, she can just try and run away in zone there, but you can't quite do that forever, right? Gun beats bow. This is like the deepest cut, like, tank top I've ever, like, it's like, shit is like halfway through his fucking titty, bro. BP stands for booty press and Sandy been hitting the gym. No, that's real. Probably. That's probably real. Just gonna hold. Maybe holding the right arrow key was too mean to the poor little baby YouTube player. Hold on, this shit's dying. Oh, there we go. Fitizen and Pepe. Nip slip, for real. Slow from Tyler 1's closet. This is after the TOD was found. How'd that develop? Mostly impractical, but still obscene. I mean, this is, to be fair, this is 2 weeks after the patch. Ow. I don't think Matera is ever going to be like TODing people once around. I think it's more so that U butterfly loop is going to be made a lot more consistent as time goes on. Citizen is back, it's true. Sandy is a barista-like white girl. Oh, guess correctly. Oh, wow, did run-up command grab after the... You're a son of a bitch. You can see the startup there, right? See that? Run-up command grab after the BC. You are a son of a bitch, you know that? Just got back. Did Sandy lose? No, he did not. 3-2. Top 1 Sandy? Question mark? Bing bong. So much of the damage that SSBA is that first kick. It's crazy. Exclamation mark Beatrix? Very true. Very true, actually. Beatrix? Kind of fair and balanced is what I've been thinking recently. See, look, Riding Free has whiff recovery, guys. How can she be top 1? Oh, dude. Consecutive normal Belial 2Ls. Nice, confirm. Exclamation mark Sandalphon. There is no command because he doesn't exist. OMG is mashing. No, it's Abare. The Greeks would never... Wait, no. I said Greeks. He's Argentinian. I don't know. I should have known from the name Pepe, but... Is that... Oh, no. Am I racist? Is that Argentina? That's the Argentinian flag, right? I just saw like a white and blue flag, and in Europe, or what I consider to be a European event. Uruguay, fuck! I'm sorry. I apologize to all South Americans. I saw a white and blue like flag, and I thought, what European flag is vaguely white and blue? I was like, that's Greece. That's not Argentina. Is it close? Hold on. How stupid am I? Is it at least close? Argentina. It's not that close. It's not that close. Similar color scheme. It's not that close. Argentina sun's in the middle, yeah, but it's not like... Okay, I'm not...
Beautiful stuff.
It wasn't a horrible close TM. It was kind of close. Okay. Dude, he tried to DP again? Who is this guy? We need to get Citizen on Lodiva, man. We're all Americans here. Geography is fake. I'm Canadian. I'll have you know.
Into pressing button, and the way he just swiftly punished with a 2M with a far is just so
I'm French. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry. I'm honestly terribly sorry to hear that, Hecko. I hope you get better one day. I hope you can recover. Counter hit far L into 2M. Good confirm.
Yeah, we saw Pepe go for the early 2M, maybe to try to
Pepe, a Uruguayan living in Europe? Maybe he traveled just for this event.
Comes into play.
Coming back here.
I literally took a geography class in freshman year, and I still cannot place 80% of the countries I learned on a map. You know. There's a lot of areas that are a lot more difficult. I think a lot of the African geography in particular, because it's also like a bunch of white guys just drew a bunch of lines all over the place. A lot of it doesn't like make a lot of sense to me, but... And also some parts of Europe. Like near like the Baltic and stuff, it's gonna get tough for sure. Too many small countries next to each other. Look at these brave counters, man. This dead? No, not full cinematic. Oh my god, he misses the confirm. What a good block. This 2L might recover in time. Yeah, yeah. It was 2L, but it like you can kind of tell, right? Like the 2L whiffed actually. It was too early. I don't even know if this 2L would have hit meaty. But yeah, that combined with like yeah. You can kind of he was already in the recovery a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't press anything.
No, he pressed something. He pressed 2L. You guys are right.
Nah, I think he just dashed forward and crouched. So
I like that they're like gaslighting themselves in hindsight. He definitely 2Ls, right? He 2L'd for sure. It's just that you can, I mean, you can safe jab with any button as long as you just don't meaty. If you just whiff the button too early, then you can safe jab with a close H. In theory.
Nah, I think he just dashed forward and crouched. So it looked like
Simply a lot of countries to remember in general too. That's true. That's true. All buttons are safe if you're not a bitch. Yeah, something like that. Oh, look at that's actually the new Beatrix. She has to get counter hits medium riding free to get combos off into the mid screen instead of light, which is usually not very common, but actually found it on the fireball there. I guess that will be the main usage of it probably now. The world of France was just Expedition 33. By that, do you mean like destroyed, ruined, with most of them dead? Yeah, special Beatrix fireball. It's the meme, yeah. I'm saying like it's you're talking about like the futuristic, like optimistic society, right? But it would be like that as long as France was just blown up. Swords, weapons are usually not disjointed in this game, right? Or at least not very notably. No, usually not. The biggest disjoint that I know of in this game is Sandy 22L, which I only learned recently was disjointed. I heard if you die in France, you die in real life. I don't know about all that. Probably not. Girl, where did that cake come from? Her cake.
Star Chaser coming out from Citizen.
Oh, wall bounce? Yep. 668 extension looking like Avatar Belial in this shit. Oh, taking out the 2M. Goddamn. Brave.
Yeah, no counter, so not able to get the confirm into the far heavy right there.
His crouch animation is kind of cool, huh? He just got the fist on his chin like that. He's thinking about it. This 6XL far L riding free confirm is so nice for her, man. Yeah. Couldn't kill, so just went for good Oki. Becky with the good Oki.
Throwing out them buttons in the corner, just trying to play a bit more patiently.
You wouldn't command grab again, would you motherfucker? Why do I feel like you would? This is a rough round, yeah. I mean, 3 Brave points to 1. You hate to see it. Yeah, I feel like you gotta do some fuck shit if your name is Pepe right now. You can't really, yeah. If you just take, like, decent risk-reward trades, you're just gonna die. I mean, obviously now you're on chip, but even before that, it was the case. You just have to run in, do some fuck shit that just kills them if you're right. Or you can get riding freed on your landing. That's true. That's very true. If bottom 1 Sandy wins this tourney, I'll give 20 subs. As a guy who knows who wins this tourney, I'm now very sad. If Pompeii doesn't erupt, I'll pay you $50. That's crazy.
Reward off of that match definitely in.
I'll take that bet. Oh, the Beatrix mind control rate. Yep. That's a dead man for sure, right?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it's over.
Yep. Bonk. Bonk. Good games. Well, good rounds. Like Beatrix heard start digging into your butt, twin, and she took it very literally, you know? Like, she doesn't have pockets. Look at her outfit. There are no pockets in this thing, especially none big enough to hold a cake of that size. She really does pull it out of her ass. Start digging in your butt, twin. Interdimensional pocket? For real. 20,000 calories straight out of her ass. It looks so well preserved, too. SDI YBT? Exactly. Exactly. Have you considered? The thing is, she pulls it from behind her cake. Well, she ain't got a cake within a cake. A soul for a soul. Let's see. Bag of holdings in her behind. Behind of holding. It's hammer space. Look at the Looney Tunes character. True, true. I wonder how widespread of a term hammer space is these days. I feel like most people, if you say like hammer space, people, do they know what you're talking about? I don't think it's hammer space though. I think she's digging in her butt, twin. Ow, ow, ow. Bees of butt cake, you know? Somehow when you say it like that, it's more uncomfortable. Is this full cinematic? No, it's not. Save me. I doubt it was ever a well-known term. That's fair. Do you have a favorite Grand Blue Pro? Myself. Probably. I bet that would do it. I love Toro. Ab again? That's my goat. Aura, for real. It's one of those tropes where it's very calm, but the name really never really caught on. That's fair. Oh, dude. Good whiff punish. That was a very preemptive Belial far H there. Like, he thought he was going to be running in, so he's just using far H to control all that space, right? I mean, you even saw they dashed up a little bit, stopped, swung a button. Maybe even trying to whiff punish that far H there, but just slightly out of range, and gotta pay for it with his entire life bar. Fuck Vayne? Literally, you mean, right? Page Vayne, kill Vayne. Okay, maybe not. I know you. You meant the first one, literally, at least. Rick needs to stop airing me out. I'm sorry, man. I need you, you know. I'm keeping you honest. It can be both. In that order? 2 lies and a truth? That's what I'm saying. What did Vayne do? Don't worry. She just wants to have sex with him, man. It's fine. Be an asshole. We doing what to Vayne? You just call me a she? Apologies. I don't know why I thought those were your pronouns. What are your pronouns? Fuck, marry, kill. The answer is Vayne for all 3. In what order? I'm he, him. Gotcha. He just wants to fuck Vayne. I wish Brick called me she.
Why am I doubting? Of course it kills.
Absolutely kills right there.
Tuck Vayne into bed, kiss Vayne on the forehead. Fuck Vayne until the sun comes out. Now we're talking. Vayne's never an asshole. Maybe Cag's the asshole. Cag calls people assholes. They can both be assholes. And B can pull a cake out of her asshole. By the way, Break, any plans to watch the VODs of the Grand Slam? Is that interesting to you? Maybe. Maybe.
excellent momentum.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Could be fun. Seeing what the coaches got up to. Fuck Beelzebub too? Are we talking literally or? Because I mean, ow, ow, ow. No, I despise that wretch. Gotcha. Wish this game had an equivalent to Arakune from BlazBlue. I feel like you're probably alone in that one, right? From what I've heard, most people who play BlazBlue wish BlazBlue didn't have an Arakune equivalent.
Pepe's bracket life, and Citizen will be advancing 3-1 here on the loser side, making his way.
Granblue's kind of lacking in glup shitto creatures. There are very few creatures. There's not really a creature at all in Granblue, right? Like they're all just vaguely humanoid-shaped people. We do need like a ball of a ball of cum that like puts everyone in a Rule 34 cutscene when they do their SSBA or something. You know what I'm talking about? Charlotta? Charlotta? I mean, it's crazy to call. I called them Yordles for a second, which kind of derails my whole point. What the fuck are they called? Crazy to call Harvin like not humanoid shaped, but closest to a creature might genuinely be Charlotta. Yeah. Okay, maybe let's hear him out. You're supposed to call them little people. They're potato shaped. Potato-noids. That's crazy, man. The heightially impaired. Yeah. You got it.
As well as having a really good
Lala. I'm talking about in, I guess more so in Rising than in Granblue. The fighting game does not have any creatures. Yule is La Creatura, if that counts. True. Avatar Belial's a creature, trust. I mean, unironically, right? Avatar Belial is probably like the least human thing in the game. Least like resembling of a human. More like a humanoid devil. Versuja? I guess. That's true. Yeah, we need someone who's just like... We need like Jabba the Hutt in this game, you know? What if Lawayne Bros went away on hit? That'd be fun. 500 more buffs to Lawayne. Do we really? I think so. I'm not even saying like someone who looks like Jabba the Hutt. I'm saying specifically Jabba the Hutt. With no explanation whatsoever. Jabba the Hutt and Rising will go hard. See? There are dozens of us. Oh my g, what do you mean that's what do you mean that's how that round ended? That was dash punch into dash punch into dash punch? Bonk. 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 Bro's knocking on the door. Open up. Fairy pets, yeah. Creature characters like Merkava or Faust. Yeah, and even then, like, you know, certainly creatures.
Finds his mark once again.
Nice little pick up there. Wait, oh no, the slight drop after the H fireball.
Okay.
Fire stance. Nice little to you there, but didn't have the fireball to pick it up. To play a bit more slow.
What?
Nice little kick there.
We love little Sora's roundhouse. I'm just glad that shit's punishable now. Owie. The thing is, he tanks these. You fool, all you've done is get him into install. Ah! Never mind, he's fucking dead. This is the French Revolution player, French Revolution all over again. Lower class Source player skill, toppling the bourgeoisie Sandy Arifu. Oh my god, help me. Is that how it is? Sora is the proletariat? I think Sora might be the fucking bourgeoisie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I forget skill never uses 5U. I mean, it is quite, like, there is potentially quite a bit of risk to using it. Or in neutral or something like that.
Taking the first game.
The massive counter hit far heavy, more than enough to get the KO right there. Skill gonna go up.
It's high risk, low reward? It's like medium risk, low reward. I don't know about high risk. Like, it's certainly a lot safer than like throwing out a DP or something like that.
Skill can keep his advantage, or if Arifu is going to go back here with one on the board. Here, knocking at the door. Ooh, slightly misspacing himself, and he hit by a big punch.
Big punch! So true. I don't know that I'd call it. It might be medium risk, medium reward, to be real with you. Break random question, will it be a costume you would be forced to buy due to how much you like it? I'm not sure.
And oh, goes for the roundhouse kick here for the chip damage. You go for the second one here and
Like, as far as, like, you know, like, a Ladiva costume, I feel like she's just... I really like her base one. It's kind of awesome. I really kind of like how Willness looks, too. Young Ladiva? She's not that old. You mean talking about the shaven Ladiva? I kind of like the beard, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very, like, WWF, you know? It's very, like, 80s wrestling in my head.
Overhead, that is
not,
that's always safe for Soros. Yeah. Impossible to punish because of its speed.
If they had a booty cheek Willness costume, bunny girl Ladiva, possible. Yeah, this Willness with his cock hanging out, I might buy that. Yeah. Willness hanging brain.
Going up 2-0 in a very decisive manner.
Are we supposed to be watching the tournament? Hold up. Vern onesie for one of your characters. Oh shit! Wait a second. That'd be a good idea, actually. Ladiva in the Vern onesie? That might do it, actually. That might be it. That's a really good point. She just wants hugs, man. It's so cozy. When was the last time anyone said something about the tourney? We were talking about Sora's 5U just a second ago. It's like a minute ago. But the thing, I mean, it would just be, why Ladiva? Like, why would Ladiva get the Vern onesie?
Skill not opting to go for the side switch right there. Instead, using the meaty to coax out a BC from Arafu. Now 1 BP to his name. Has to be super careful around anything that Soros can do.
Yeah. H dash punch. Again, Soros gets way more reward off of that these days, right? Mid-screen or corner. Oh, nice catch on the back dash. Something nice about that 2-1-4U is it does have, like, it reaches a lot further than you think, right? He's got a big old lunge to him when he starts it up. So. Very, very nice move. Sora's UDP is so broken. It's very funny. Shit is invincible forever and a half, and it reaches absurdly high, man. The grandpa aerobics. Nice, far H. Oh my god. So true. Skill just, like, doesn't anti-air very much, huh? Am I missing that? He's, like, very concerned with the game on the ground. I feel like his ass do not be anti-air. Soros should get Lane 5U, you know? Oh, no confirms. Owie. How about old Bruce? What do you mean by that? Who's Bruce? Oh, yeah, baby. And that shit is -8 now, so you don't need the 7-frame 2M. But Sandy was one of the characters who had a pretty consistent punish on that even before it got nerfed. How's this round gone so far? Out of skill's favor. Never mind. They should make Lane 5U IRL. Yeah, I don't know. Like, consuming matter to recover hit points? I don't think I've ever done that personally. A shark from Granblue? I see. Shark. Shark. Fucking Fizz ultimate looking ass. Shark. Feeding time. Looking ass. Talking about fucking feeding time. So that's Sandalphon murdered, unfortunately. Rookie playing 2x KO Blitz, that's the plan. Maybe like Blitz Darius or Blitz Braum or something like that. I bet Bruce shows up in Meg SSBA, so true. Why is this? Did the quality get worse? Oh, it literally did, apparently. What the fuck? God, once again, I'm gonna be, now I'm locked back in. I'm looking at Saki. I want to see what, you know, show me some. I want to see some Charlotta shit. Oh.
At least for Saki, we start with that Catalina and lean into that more frustrated state with that Charlotta. But here, it's looking like it's going to be a banger of a start. We got that BC out of the corner, but Space doesn't want to let Saki exit out of this one.
Again, that use of the far L, man. And like really good conversions off the counter hit.
Now it's Saki's time to apply the offense back to the middle of the screen with a U-Star chaser.
Try to go for that delay 5L, but now got that jump out here. Still not going to escape this corner. The threat of 5L again. Nice. Got Charlotta ball. Back to the mid screen, but the star chaser.
Dude, the amount of U fireball. Oh shit.
Constant back and forth, but it's
shit.
There's going to be a massive amount of damage, knocking Saki to
Mordekaiser being his own partner. He brings the dragon in from River. Wait a second, he doesn't do that anymore.
Plenty of resources.
He used to, though.
Got the hands out. Nice whiff punish.
Very, very good with punish.
Underhand slap. Oh, there's too much forward momentum on that. This Beatrix DP. It's kind of like, it's got like the Willness 2H problem, but like even more. Look at how far forward she slides on this, right? It is not a good anti-air for people who are like right above you like this. Like look at how far forward that moves her. It's a real problem.
Not quite enough. Unfortunately, didn't have the
Willness looks so much like Set. Aren't they voiced by the same guy? I'm seeing with Percy DP so often. Yeah. Oh, you know, if it works, it works. I've forgotten Fizz existed. I'm sadder than I was 10 seconds ago. Hope it never shows up in 2x KO, you know? Feeding time! Shark! Shark!
Yeah, we mentioned before in the Socky versus skill set
that
either
the GT baby of summoning the opponent's dead teammate, OG Mordekaiser, yeah.
Being another one with that light DP.
There it is. Stealing
Nice.
back that turn with the Holy Ladder.
There is a gap there.
Stagger pressure here. You gotta worry about that next reversal that comes through potentially. That is a threat coming from
Ow.
Space. We've seen it once already.
Plus I'm below.
Heard a lot of chip damage coming from that. Socky being worn away bit by bit. Needs to find a real solid opening. The jumps are the way to do it.
I do, okay. Here's something, right? I do fuck with the idea. This is something that like possibly I haven't given Charlotta credit for, that Saki's doing a lot to the point that I have to start thinking about it, right? I wonder if it is safer for Charlotta to use neutral jump as like a tool in neutral than a lot of other characters, right? Because of the fact, I mean, her jump arc's not that much shorter in the grand scheme of things, it's only 4 frames. But at the very least, she's at, yeah, and I don't know if that's true, actually. Because, like, it's only 4 frames. But, like, yeah, it's something. Listen, I'm thinking about it, I promise. Fizz carried me to diamonds. That's fair. Is jump squat not standardized? No, her jump arc total. Amount of time in the air. Jump squat is standardized. It's 4 frames in this video game. But the amount of time you're in the air is not standardized. Charlotta has the shortest jump arc in the game at 42 frames. Total. Average is about 46. High end, you might find people like, you know, Fairy and stuff like that in like the low 50s. They're both voiced by the same guy? Yeah. Willness and Set, right? Diamond in League, and I got you. What else could Fizz possibly have carried you to Diamond in? I guess, like, was he good in like a TFT set or something like that? Was his ass broken in Legends of Runeterra? 6xm, sure. Speaking of wall, I got gold just by playing ARAM somehow? I don't think that's true. Would you be... Is there ranked ARAM?
Next touch opening. That could have been the kill right there.
Okay.
Yeah, just barely missed out on that 2M.
Oh!
Great reaction to the
well done on the Clash, Jesus. Gotta play Darius solo in 2x KO until Mordekaiser comes out.
Consistency, and that has been the
solo Blitzcrank
throughout this iteration of Grand Blue Rising. Nothing but, honestly, let's be real. Consistent since inception of the character, really.
Oh, yes.
Oh!
Oh, not quite close enough to be able to get the 2H into the command grab.
I wonder why he didn't do the H demon flip. I assume there's a reason, but...
And magnificent patience on the offense from Space right there.
Absolutely.
Some characters have 5 pre-jump frames, Bubs and Fairy, for example? Really? Here I thought it was 4 for everyone. I just learned something today.
You will die if you get caught.
That's got expended for the pressure
wait.
on the H-star chase 186 L.
Can Bubs do jump cancel Anthem? As an OS? Ow. What's going on here? How'd you get out of this situation, little patats?
Not able to convert from that range.
Brave counter into... Oh, counter hit ball. Interesting.
Does get the raging chain. That is the final brave point on the table.
No brave points, but big health lead. Nice. Yeah, there's a gap there, right? Streamer spreading misinfo, my bad. Rick, why'd that remind me of Legends of Runeterra? Because it's a Legends of Runeterra is a great case study on why capitalism will always ruin everything you love. The game was so free-to-play friendly, they had to take it off of the fucking shelves, bro. The game was simply too good to its players, and as a result, it could not exist. I was talking about League. I'm addicted to watching shorts of a guy discussing the character outfit designs. Interesting. Just tell me you're jorking it to the characters, man.
The jump out punish.
What do you mean by jump cancel Anthem?
Doubling up on the
Kind of like what
starting
Zangief could do with
Yeah,
SPD.
anything
I guess
started.
it doesn't. Anthem's already invincible.
Back in the mid-screen we are.
You like use the pre-jump frames
Hammering on Saki. Saki not
to get away from a throw or a command grab or something like that, and then once the command grab has whiffed, you like cancel into. Ow, wait. You cancel into something else before you leave the ground. You cancel the start of the pre-jump frames into a special move.
Good after those safe jumps, varying his timing and options, making it
Are you
very,
jump
very
immune
difficult to
during
defend
jump
those
squad? You are counted as airborne during jump squad, yeah. That's why throw is frame 1.
Crowd coming alive to
Throw is frame 1,
his winner's side.
sorry, jump is frame 1 throw invul.
Like an
As soon as you hit up. Backdash is frame 3 throw invul. But jump is right away. Oh god.
My goodness, the 2H.
That's why, for example, backdashing Galleon supers on reaction is usually a bad idea. Because you have one frame between the super flash and when it hits. So even though you can jump Galleon supers on reaction, I don't believe you can backdash them on reaction.
Space himself not even believing
You will
that
get
was
caught.
punished, but it was absolutely perfectly placed.
Shut the game down the moment they added more. They knew they could do no better, so they stopped.
He on the side of Saki, he has to
I'm a big Mordekaiser guy. Big fan.
The jump out to JU.
Ow. Ow. Wait, I wanted to lock in on Charlotta, and now Charlotta's fucking dead, man.
Down and out. And it's so scary. When you're at that life point, you see a character like Beatrix run up on you. The guessing game begins. Is it going to be the quick 2L? Am I going to get caught?
Yeah, Beatrix having that command grab is so... Like, it's such a big deal, right?
And it doesn't turn out here for Saki, at least in that last round. But the sequence begins again.
didn't actually get that.
Who's your main other than Ladiva? Ladiva. But really, only Ladiva for the entire game's lifespan. But recently, Willness is definitely. I think Willness is gonna be. I'm gonna play just as much Willness as Ladiva. I mean, more right now because he's new. But Ladiva, and it looks like Willness is joining the club too. Rick likes big people who punch things. It's very true. And beautiful, honest, low-tier Willness. Correct. One time I tried to bait Ladiva SSBA with backdash and died to the 3-frame throw invulnerable startup. Yeah. If you're too late on it, because obviously Ladiva SSBA, if you can't do anything after the flash if you're not already beating it, right? But yeah, if you're too late on your backdash bait, you will just get grabbed. The statement is reasonable cause for execution. Aren't you a CAG down player? Yeah, okay. By the way, I was paying attention, I promise. I don't know, again, Saki does a very good job. I don't know if so far I'm like convinced of anything with Charlotta. If anything, it really does.
This next one here,
He just kind of makes it work. I'm a CAG truth spreader. He just kind of like uses Charlotta far L.
With this momentum here,
and just makes that shit work, you know what I mean? Bro's playing with like 3 buttons. He's playing with far M and far L and like his close normals. You were right, you can't backdash Galleon supers. Yeah, makes sense. Because again, you get 1 frame on Galleon supers between the flash and the command grab happening. Jump works because it's frame 1 invuln, but backdash is frame 3. So. Charlotta's so good, we need to admit it. I don't think we need to admit anything, honestly. Personally. I was watching Saki, I wanted him to show me something.
Of course, Skill known for his incredible soul caliber.
He was using the jump arc in interesting ways, but
Kubo's happy that Skill is here for sure.
Absolutely.
The silence here. I don't like silence. I like noise. Let's hear it for this next set here as they get warm.
Sore is Beatrix, huh?
See, it is the pump fake, right?
I did 2-1-4-7-S with 3 frames delayed 2-7-S, and Anthem came out just so you can cancel the pre-jump frames. That's cool. I don't know if there's like a point to it, because like if you just woke up Anthem, it will beat throw as well.
Immediately from Skill, forcing Citizen into the corner.
This is the problem, right?
So I guess you could like do like a jump cancel into something. I'm not sure. Maybe even like jump cancel far L or something. I don't know. I play Vayne and Sieg. I legally cannot complain about Charlotta. Yeah. This tournament where Incendiate showed up? Excuse me? What do you mean by this?
Right there.
That's a lot, yeah. Just do a little bit of damage. Just a little bit of damage. Yep.
Quite the mountain to climb, and the trap.
This is a really nice situation here for Skill, because basically Like, you're just... this is... The advantage is so heavy, you can just do some dumb shit, right? Like, do the 2-1-4H, and then do the H roundhouse. If he blocks it, you win. If he tries to, like, jump out or something like this, you win. Or if he tries to mash, you win. And even if he, like, spot dodges or DPs, you know, or does, like, an SSBA or something like that, you probably still win. Because, like, you have full health, they're on no health. You're going to take, like, half your health from the SSBA combo, and then you're going to get up and chip them anyway. And you have the Brave Point advantage. So. Oh. My god. 5U a little bit better in the Beatrix matchup, I guess.
Muscle Fury getting those stacks as well. If Skill ends up in dire straits, he will get...
There's actually really nice recognition here because Sora's Far L is... does he have a cancel property on this? Maybe he does. He must, because this is 7 frames. So this comboing off like what looks like a not spaced out 6XL to me. He must have a cancel property on that Far L. I never knew what to do against Sora's 5U. It's kind of like Rhapsody, for example, where you can like you can cancel into like a spot dodge on hitting him. You can throw him even potentially, depending on how close you are when you first smack him. Incendian did travel to EU for this? Oh, cool.
Not quite gonna get the wall bounce right
oh, damn. Caught the delayed tech. Do you not cancel Far L normally with other characters? I think it's usually a link, I thought. Because most characters have a 6-frame Far L. I know Vasaraga has a cancel property on it. Most characters have a 6-frame Far L, and 6XL cannot be less than +6 on hit. So it just works. But I know Vasaraga can do 6XL Far L, and it's a cancel.
It's unblockable. It's unblockable.
It's unblockable.
Say that, but you know, Pepe blocked it.
Probably has that thing that 8-frame Far L characters have, like Boss and Fairy. Yeah. His is 7 frames, but it still like wouldn't be able to work normally.
I say that, but Citizens, they're both
oh,
really
they're just swinging, man. God damn.
It's not really fair, to be honest.
I mean, holding the distance.
Yeah.
Jeez, nice jump in though.
No confirm, unfortunately.
This time around, got the dash light. Corner combo.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow.
Thunderbird Ender wants to manage that meter economy as well as he can.
Yeah, I don't think Sora's not quite fast enough to side swap, I think, off of these hard knockdown Brave counters. That is a weakness that the slower characters have. 2L! This is old habits, right? This would have been Sora's only punish on this back in the day. But when this was -6, he would have had to 2L. Sora's could have gotten a close M auto combo here, right? This could have been much more damage than this. But I mean, the patch is relatively new at this time. Actually, no, that wasn't Willness patch. That was Galleon patch, wasn't it? I don't know, Brick. He might be too far for close M. You think so? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure riding free leaves the whole cast in close medium range.
Gradually, if your citizen getting chipped into that range, we're down to
maybe. 2L seems to be the surefire way to punish. 2-2H nerf was Galleon patch? Yeah. I could have sworn I've never had a character block Beatrix riding free and not be in close M range after. Like across all, like a lot of different characters. I've come to ride European POV. What's going on, Desolate? Thank you for the raids. Welcome, welcome. German raids. What say you in your defense? This game not worth watching has no low lanes. Excuse me. Hello, Refios. Oh god. How many active frames does Throw have, by the way? 3 off the top of my head. Should be 3. The problem with jump cancels in this game is it'll be like a fuzzy jump thing, because you can't meaty throw anyway. Could B space it to make 2L the only option? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because it throws her at you, so... I am curious. We can try that out, maybe. Ow, ow, ow. I love 6XL into 6XL pressure. Sora's gap skill watches confirmed. BC. Mash? We haven't seen Fitz use Sieg since their first game. Guess that beat the confidence in him out. I mean, to be fair, all things being somewhat equal. Oh my, what? Beatrix is certainly like noticeably better than Sieg for sure. Sora's gap. Sora's mind controls Beatrix into DPing and neutral. Ow.
Ow.
gotta stay brave, you gotta stay bold, and the Delta Clock allows you to do that, but the answer with the 623H.
Oh, wow, the audio is falling really out of whack.
Here it is.
Right?
It's that distance, right? We're goading into position here. That's going to get you to commit to a dash, which opens.
Wow, wait, that audio. Okay, you know what? The audio is actually hella fucked up now. I don't know what's wrong with this VOD, but we're just gonna play. We're gonna play Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta theme because that shit. Wait, hold on. We're gonna play Dokkan AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta OST because that shit is gas. And then we're gonna watch the rest of it. The VOD got like giga fucked up. That's crazy. Highly unfortunate, if I do say so myself. Like 5-second delay now? Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. You can do some BS like throw bait with 236H, for example, but hella funny. Yeah. I guess, yeah, it would be better for throw baits than anything else, right? Any character could theoretically jump cancel to do a throw to bait the people throw teching with the throw button. What the fuck? Yeah, this VOD is a little cooked, but it is what it is. CAD jam? Just a little bit. Okay. Consecutive normal Thunderbirds. Oh, good reaction. Well done. Yep. It's a lot of damage. Brave point advantage. Oh my lordy. He's the world's greatest? I mean, what the hell was this? This is like, you know how your central nervous system, like sometimes your spinal cord overrides your brain? Like it doesn't wait for the signals to get to your brain. It just immediately makes your body move. Like when you touch like a hot stove or something like that. You know, you just like, whoop. This like reaction throwing this overhead. I don't know if it was a reaction or if it was delay tech, but it shouldn't have been. I don't think it triggers the delay part of your brain, honestly. Maybe. But like throw into throw bait. My God, he was mashing 100%. I'm gonna say he reacted. I'm gonna say he gapped. Thoughts? Thoughts on he fucking gapped? Thoughts on he's the world's greatest? And Source is actually an honest bottom tier that skill just carries to success? Oh! Okay. Wait, he just gets that now, right? This is a buff. Even on non-counter hit, he just gets this all the time. He did not used to get anything off of this, I think, on regular hit. I mean, this was counter hit, but even on regular hit, he gets 623H now. He believed? For real. Close XX into pre-jump cancels, kind of a funny setup, yeah. At that point, you're just gonna do Unisonic? Yeah. What the? JL into spot? I guess he thought he didn't get a hit. He didn't hit confirm it. He thought they were gonna brave counter him. Didn't get the hit confirmed, tried to bait a BC, and now he's dying. How unfortunate. Okay. I love the smell of brave counter in the morning. Is that BC safe, by the way? Because we saw someone earlier. They tried to BC Fitizen, or was it Fitizen? Or was it Space? They tried to BC someone out of this Beatrix H Fireball here, and it whiffed. This is probably not BC safe. I don't think, but... There was a spacing where it was, and it was tricky. It was very nasty. Install, a little bit of healing there, too. The 900 HP. We fuck with it. It's an option in the back pocket, always. Okay. You wouldn't, like, Raging Strike a guy with glasses. Okay, not dead, though. Right? Surely not? I mean, he's gonna get wall bounce here. Yeah. He does wall bounce from real far away and install, but... Oh, dude. That 2M, again, that 2M is a really underrated part of Sora's. 5 active frames on that thing, if I remember correctly. Bum. Cool. What the hell are you? What the fuck? I don't even know what to say. Not for real, man. How many layers of irony are you on right now? Bro was burning down the kitchen. That's crazy. I guess you just, you know, they were expecting the flex, and the flex would have ran out of invuln, so the idea was to DP, but that was pretty wild. Does Sora's need meter to SSBA after install again? No, install costs 0 meter. He just does it.
He's not Vera. Uh-oh, Stinky. Ow. He needs to have the 100 meter to do it, but it doesn't cost him anything. Spot dodging. What the fuck? I guess he was expecting like a wake-up mash, like a far H or something to hold the space. This didn't quite work out that way. I should make Sora's install cost 100 meter just because I'm a hater. It used to in vanilla, really? No wonder he was bad in vanilla. He keeps the meter, yes. And the super, when he's in installed, does that need meter? Oh, yes, yeah, it's an SSBA. He needs 100 meter to super. Like the super, when he's in install, he does need the meter to do that. Those dog water, that you know. It also, like, yeah, it used to be a longer animation, and it didn't even heal back in the day. Can you imagine? Lowain for the button check once again. All right, show me this Charlotta, man. I'm here once again. All Grand Blue players are mashers, and 2B beats mashing. You're gonna win Evo. True, true. Show me this Charlotta, man. I wanna be convinced. I wanna have my eyes opened. Okay. Counter hit far H into 236M. Interesting. Saki killed skill last time, right? This is how skill got in losers in the first place. Ow. Okay, sure. Yeah, Sora's not being able to side swap off counter hit BC is certainly... It's a bit of a shame about him. The streamer, you made me open Grand Blue. Gonna go one singular set of ranked. Images taken moments before disaster. This bitch is jumping. Okay. You can naturally combo into it in corner. He can side swap off hard knockdown BC? Really? I thought he was too slow. He has to run up super jump. And it's a safe jump? It's like everyone can side swap, but can you do it safely? Not a safe jump. Yeah. That's the problem, right? Like Ladiva can side swap, but she's gonna be like minus 17 or something like that. You do lose your turn. Yeah, I'm talking. There's a lot of characters who can side swap and still be plus. Essentially, because they can come down with an aerial. It'll be a safe jump, so you can't DP, and if you block it, then they're plus. That's more so what I'm referring to. Like Belial, for example, can do that. It's one of the big reasons having a good dash is actually important in this game. Because, like, your walk speed doesn't really matter. Or, sorry, your walk speed is much more important than your dash speed, kind of in general neutral and stuff like that. But your dash speed becomes very important for that. Ah! Okay. Can Cag do that? Yeah, it's teleport. Spare body. What if it's on CD? You might still be fast enough to, you know, dash up, super jump. I'm not sure. Test it out. Dash up, super jump, and see if you're minus 8 or less. Or minus 7 or less, I guess. Owie. Okay. A very interesting thing about Saki's Charlotta, it feels very different than Zerom's, right? I feel like Zerom Charlotta is just like... It feels way more aggressive, if that makes sense. Like, he's just a light DP abuser when he's playing Charlotta. Saki feels like, if any, like, the center of Saki's game plan feels to be much more of just, it's far L. It's Charlotta far L. Saki's a fuzzy jumper? Yeah. And the Charlotta far L abuser. Much like slower Charlotta play here. Zerom's aggressive jump RPS, yeah. But I think it can also, you know, like, in some ways, it can get Zerom in some trouble sometimes if he gets smacked out of the air. Saki's playing a much more, like, grounded Charlotta, which it, like, works. But I don't know if that's... I don't know if she's quite got... Because of that, he just ends up... He's just playing the entire game on far L alone, basically. That's kind of the only good tool she has to do something like that. That and her, like, pretty good 6XL as well. Oh. Forge. Okay. Look at this. Like, he's just holding the space with far L, like, over and over again. It's a good far L, though. It's a damn good far L. Out. Oh, no, man. Okay. Problem. I mean, he died, man. He almost fucking... That's a save jump, too. Ah. No, I fear not. Bro, for gore, he can run up 6XL. Whoa, that was... Look at that, man. That was a fucking... Was that even... That was on preemption, I swear. Yeah, that was... The reads that Saki just makes on people's timing and neutral are very impressive, right? Like, these neutral jumps and parry... Like, he just did that. He just knew. He just knew. He just had a feeling. Off vibes? For real. Bro just knew. He does that shit on Cat, too? It's I mean, that's gotta be even worse on Cat. Her 5U's a lot safer to just throw out, too. Shit's gotta be infuriating. Okay. Yas. Get backdashed upon. You fool, you nerd, even. 5, you gave him a little bit of pause there. Doesn't go for the counter hit Brave counter on the 214H. Curious. Forever pure, forever racist. Shout out Charlotta 5U. At least it's unblockable. Yeah, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At least it's unblockable. Okay. See, oh, nice interrupt on the Sword of Lumiel right there. I mean, not out of a, not out of like a cancel or something. That is 13 frame startup, so pretty slow as far as like a button is concerned. I am very curious. Like, the longer I watch Saki play, the more I'm very curious as to why he's doing this on Charlotta. Why are they not 6XL? Yeah, like, it feels like he's playing Charlotta like he's playing Catalina. Do you know what I mean? I am super curious as to why it looks like Catalina. Exactly, yeah. But, like, I mean, you know, he's picked to play Charlotta here, and I don't know why. Like, he's playing Catalina like she's Charlotta, and it's working for him because I think his reads in neutral are super good. But it also just feels like Cat fans seeing their second person play neutral reminds me of Catalina. I mean, it reminds me of a character that certainly of that archetype. Maybe he likes sort of Lumiel. I really do wonder why the choice to play Charlotta here. He's playing Charlotta like she's the same archetype of character as, like, again, Catalina, Percival, you know, like Galleon, etc. Is she? Is this? I feel like she's not. He's making it work off, like, pure vibes, but again, it feels like he's, like, you know, he's playing one of these characters, but he only has a far L and a far M. Like, he doesn't have, like, a far H or 2M to use in neutral. It's a very curious playstyle of, it's certainly very different than what I would normally see from Zerom, right? And it's got me curious. It's got me interested. The mini Grand Blue Zone. The Potato Zone. Holy shit, it combos on counter hit. Not like this, man. Kag MTP after counter hit BC is plus 14. That's pretty nice. That certainly works. Can you run up and side swap if TP's on cooldown? Call that the P zone. Pizza's gonna sue a motherfucker. Interesting. A little slow on the hit confirm there, but he still gets good damage off it. Oh. Yeah, see, like, right there. Didn't actually punish, huh? I guess it's not an always thing. Maybe he didn't... He hit it a little too late or something. I need to know the math on, like, jumping over a throw and on average, like, you know, when you get to the point where you can hit your opponent. And see if Charlotta's jump arc actually does make a difference. And if this is a strength that I can, like, tie to her. Or if it's just something that everyone can do that he's a little bit better at or something like that. We la-lying today? What does this mean? They jumped over each other 3 times in a row. It's called Leapfrog. Maybe you've heard of it. Kids these days never played Leapfrog before. They're too busy getting fucking sexually abused on Roblox forums. Oh god, I say forums. What's a Roblox game? Dress to Impress? I'm not hip with the kids. Bro, it's not my fault the platform's full of predators, man. Tell it to Roblox. Rick Roblox Stream 1. Used to be back in the day we would play Leapfrog. Shit was fun. Bum bum bum. God forbid. Fun conversation. I like Leapfrog. This is losers, right? So Saki is dead now. His Charlotta confused me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, he got third. French commentators and FGC love saying that. Oh, I gotcha. I was too big for Leapfrog. You're never too big for Leapfrog. How is Skill constantly winning? I don't know. He's good. He's very good, and his character is very good as well. Thoughts? I will say, Saki's Charlotta is weird to me. I leave feeling very confused. That is going to be the last we're going to see of it in this tournament, but like, it's going straight and be negative. Anyone else lost all interest in something named Evo yesterday? We've been talking about that. I don't know, man. That stuff. It's a weird one, right? Certainly, you know, some moneyed interests are worse than others, but it does hurt to see something so community-driven end up like selling out to like one of the worst things to sell out to, really. I thank you, Mr. Streamer, for making me boot up Grand Blue. I 2L'd ULGM and Racehorse Agnes Tachyon. So true. I think he did earlier where he did back hop into punch 3x in the corner. The secret to a good Sora is just to punch in 6XL. I mean, he is, I think something that Sora's has, you know, good buttons and skill makes very good use of them, right? Like his 2M and stuff like that. 2M in particular, but also far H. He's doing a good amount of far L and far M as well. Like Sora's has a good kit of buttons on him. And Skill is using it very effectively in neutral. And then converting off of those like counter hits that he got very well too, right? Help my GM grind every day, whatever, you know, whatever I can do to help, man. What happened? Are you talking about Evo? Evo got bought out by Saudi money, I fear. Can't wait for Cristiano Ronaldo posters all over Evo France in a month. Not even in the prisoner outfit. Shit's fucked. But yeah, Saki played Charlotta like she was like a neutral, like mid-range style character, which was very interesting. At a certain point, like I can't just keep saying like, oh well, it's the player, but like it also does, like it did genuinely feel like he was playing with like 3 tools and he just made it work, you know. Bro played an entire game plan of neutral off like far L and her jump. And like her 6XM. Ronaldo DLC in every game now. They put Ronaldo in Grand Blue. I'm gonna be very sad. Arxis, don't do it. Little button check. This is Grand Finals, by the way. Welcome to Grand Finals. This is the least banned Grand Blue character? It's not, what do you mean? They don't do that. What, huh? All of them. Correct? When did it, what do you mean by this? Please know how my girl Rozzy had maybe have a chance of getting in. Nope, sorry. It's Ronaldo as Season 3 Season Pass. What the fuck? Really? That's a combo? Ronaldo as a Season 3 Pass headliner, and then Mohammed bin Salman right after that. That's kind of the way it has to be. The Saudis anti-LGBT, so who's the least gay is what they're asking? Oh, I see. I see. As a combo on counter hit only? That is really cool. That is the thing. Like, skills hit confirms are real good for sure, right? Like, Soares gets a lot of cool counter hit combos, and he has dropped very few of them. Who is the least gay Graham? Oh, a lot of this cast is so, you know, LG, B, or T. Like, you know. Soares, probably? I guess so. I guess so? Yeah, that's fair. Soares gotta be up there. That's true. Where's my goddamn music, man? Where'd it go, man? Only Soares players allowed in EVO 2026. Lawayne's pretty straight, methinks, I suppose. Lawayne if we remove the bros. So true, honestly. MashaAllah. MashaAllah, brother. Brother Soares. Soares does have Macho Ultimatum as his theme. Yeah, probably is Soares. That's true, all the bros have a lady they're into as well. Vera loves women, does that count? Somehow, I don't know if the Saudis are going to be on board with that. Call me crazy. Rasuja confirms straight since she's a mother. Enlighten me. In case that's not the case, I wouldn't be surprised. You know. At some point, you know, some heterosexual cream pieing would have had to take place. Of some, or I guess maybe like artificial insemination. That works. Bro. What's wrong with me? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do, man? I didn't do anything wrong. Stop saying bro. I didn't do anything. Oh, fuck. Yeah, put it on the board. Riding free claims another life. Does Lunalu count despite her love for Yaoi? I don't know. Sis? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I can work with this. I can work with this. Yes, okay. This is fine. This is somehow this feels better. This feels like more. This feels less like bullying. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't know if women are gonna be allowed in the game either. Hypothetically. So it might like just be like Soares and Lawayne, and then everyone else is gone. Brick is banned from Saudi Evo, now sad. Not like this. Wait, call me bro again. How am I supposed to sell out for that oil money, man, if I can't go to Evo? Red Leg's being called sis, but not bro coming out stream when? What's this? The thing, it's like that one, I saw like a Tumblr post that was like, remind me to check back on this in 2 years so that you, to see if you figured it out. Ow. Beam. How does Saudi feel about body augments? Because that means Voss is out. I mean, they're like for war. He's like a cyber, you know, like a cyber soldier. That's probably chill. Only Soares does sound like a pretty sweet game, though. Yeah, I guess so. You know, I would miss Ladiva. Oh. But a game with, that'd be, like Soares and Vasaraga? Soares, Vasaraga, and Lawayne? Wait a second. No, I take it back. I subscribe to only Soares, for real. 2 men exclusively in Speedos getting hot and wrestling. The straightest thing possible, as we all know. Ow. Woo! Look at that far L punish on that shit. There's actually only Soares to be kind of bearable, but like Lawayne is right there. I don't know. Lawayne and 2 winning matchups for Lawayne being the only 2 characters left in the, like the 3 characters left in the video game. I don't know if we can handle that. Probably get Willness in there as long as they never give him the Valentine skin. I feel like they would see his SSBA win screen and they get mad about it. You know what I'm talking about? Oh! See, Charlotta's not that good. Everyone can do it. This is certainly, yeah, this is like already one's Beatrix a little bit in the air. That was also there's a lot of time to spare on that punish. Would Soares be able to SSBA? He's covering all the bad parts. They just have to, they'd have to change the animation on his JH where you can see his balls hanging out. They have to switch that one up for sure. There you go. Oh, nice punish on the spot dodge. Command grab, not the mind control ray, not now, man. Not now, not ever. Who says that? Is that Gran? Ow, ow. This is a funny interaction with Sora's punch. Multi-hits can slow it down to the point that you actually get time to recover and do what it is you were gonna do anyway, right? Not now, not ever. Oh yeah, that's Gran's. That's what Gran says in his SBA and Relink. Not now, not ever. Ow. Woo! It's a problem. How hetero is Eustace, do we know? I don't. Apparently, Eustace and Burger have sex all the time. People play Gran and Relink. In the story. You have to play the story to get to the actual game. I did. Arts was fun. I'm not, you know. He was on my AI team for some amount of time. OMG, what a throw. Don't you mean what a gap? Want to be boring? I think all Grand Blue characters are by default by pen, because in the gacha they can be into the pro tag. Isn't the pro tag? Does that mean all Grand Blue characters are also a PDF file? Is that real? Is that how that works? Not everybody is captain sexual. Many are though. Grand Blue PDF for real. Wait a second. Does that mean that all of my goats, all of them, should be killed? A concerning amount of them? That's unfortunate. I'm going off secondhand information. You can't do this to me, man. Suddenly I'm disillusioned with the entire cast. Ow. They're all a what a file? A PDF file. You wouldn't command grab a guy with glasses. You motherfucker! Okay. The mind control rail. Characters who are also in that age are chilling? True, but I mean, a lot of people on the crew are not in that age, as far as I understand it. It's okay, it's a Japanese game. That kind of makes it less okay, honestly, in my head. Those motherfuckers, like, they are on the thinnest ice compared to everyone else with that shit for me. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Courtroom. Yeah, yeah. Ow it. I already watched this tourney. I know how it ends, but I've not actually seen any of the gameplay. Ow. Why does no one Raging Strike? Just hit them, and then they can't block it. It's broke. Oh, dude, nice. Whiff punish with U-punch is crazy. I'm not gonna... Wow. With Beatrix's ass crack hanging out like that, whiff punish with U-dash punch is next level shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bum, 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 beam. Whoa! Dude, he is... What were... He's so good with it, no? What the fuck? Extended hurt boxes, by the way. What do you mean? Look at this. This is where fighting games get really funny. Look at this shit. This is really funny. Like, this freeze frame is really funny that Beatrix is getting hit right here. Go back. I missed the ass crack. You never seen her far H? Look. You can see, like, the top of her ass crack on her far H. Look at that extended hurt box. Oh my god. A lot of far H's do this, right? In general, far H's tend to extend a really big hurt box out, equivalent roughly to the hitbox, if a little smaller sometimes. But again, amazing whiff punish by Skill into this murder. Crazy. Skill is the reason Soares is rated so highly in Europe, if you were unaware. I can see it. Soares is the reason that Soares is rated so highly for me, but... Alright, buddy, this is banned. Those cheeks are a massive hurt box. You gotta pay for those active frames in blood. It's true. It's true. Willness is a similar thing. His far H is big and very good, but, like, again, the hurt box on it. To be fair, like, most of them do that, right? Percy's, Grim, Catalina, like, every far H. There's not a lot of huge disjoints in this game, so... Everything with a really big hitbox has an almost equally big hurtbox, or even equally big hurtbox sometimes. Galleon far H wouldn't have gotten hit there? No, probably not. You'll notice I said almost every far H, and I left hers out of the conversation. I heard from credible sources Excellion needs to learn this matchup. Me too. I heard from brave patriots that it might be a skill issue on Excellion's part. And perhaps the most accurate tier list of all time. I think that she hurts herself in her regular throw too, but it doesn't actually do any damage. The hand she can take, the headbutt, the bonk, that's too much. 1 brave point, Beatrix? Oh, she's got fucking clock. She's got a gun. She's got a fucking gun. Oh, nice. Not gonna bite on the shimmy. Oh, what a waste of clock. Oh, nice. Interrupts. That's a dead boy. That's a dead boy. We want to check to see if they fix the audio. I don't know. You can check real quick. Let's see.
Space fearless right now, not being tempered even at 0 BP, willing to challenge and setting himself up for a potential tournament victory here.
Maybe. Yeah, it is. It's better. Okay.
I swear, Space goes down to 0 brave force before skill does. At some point, something's gonna give.
Yeah, I got it. Sounds good now. Yeah. It got unfucked. It was just getting progressively more fucked.
Right, nice.
Somehow Gal stay fader than Portrait, but not on far H. It's true.
Whoa. DP to get that Star Chaser.
Dude, the Space uses his brave points so, like, violently, right? He is not afraid to just go down to 0 BP. Fucking Noah the Prodigy out here just burning himself out to snowball that advantage. You get another one too, yeah. 4 brave points. Alright, suddenly the BP situation is looking pretty even, actually. BP situation is crazy. Oh, you're gonna die. That's 6XL. Yep. You know? That install can be quite safe, but not like that.
For Space, overcoming the beast that is
Clap. We were talking about it. Install is actually punished. I mean, that, yeah, it was certainly a little risky by skill to just do it there, but Chekhov's install punish. They wouldn't talk about the recovery frames on. I like the music just kicked back in after his celebration. They wouldn't talk about the recovery frames on install if it wasn't, you know, if they weren't going to use it later in the narrative, right? Yeah, I mean, that was interesting, right? That Europeans play weird, man. Is that racist? Europeans play weird. The Beatri are the only things that feel familiar, no? Like Citizen in Space playing Beatrix? What the hell? You play weird? I think you play weird, man. Heck off. Continentalists? They always have. The Beatri are familiar, right? Space and Citizen, that felt like home. That's just, you know, Beatrix is Beatrix no matter where you go. No one fucking anti-airs, no? The Bia tribe? Is it just me, or does no one anti-air? Did anyone ever get, like, a counter hit? Like, did anyone ever land a... and then there wasn't that much jumping. Anti-airs are for the governable. No one jumps that much, to be fair, except for, like, Saki, who's playing Charlotta. Like, no one even jumps that often, but, like, it felt like not a single time did anyone get 2H'd. In Europe, Grand Blue's a footsies game? Yeah. I think I saw Sieg hit it once, it didn't do the cool stuff. Yeah, the footsies really, like, the whiff punishes were crazy. They're like super mental stacked in. It's 6XL game. Uma Musume is wit game. They're like super mental stacked in on like the footsies. And it feels like a lot of it kind of goes by the wayside as a result, but they're really good at the footsies. Everyone was just hitting like crazy ass whiff punishes, you know, like preemptive, like neutral call outs, things like this. Jump against Europeans? Maybe. Uma Musume is whiff punish game. That's true. That's true, actually. Holy shit. Yeah, 683 euro. That's like, or no, that's USD. 504 Great British Pound. Can I have 504 Great British Pound? Anyone here fucking giga rich? Just want to give me like 2 billion Canadian dollars. That's why Space 1 6XL is greater than footsies. True. You can't play footsies against Beatrix. Who the fuck do you think you are? But yeah, honestly, this was fun. Right? Saki, I like went into this like I was very curious to watch Saki's Charlotta, and I don't know that I he also plays Charlotta. He plays European Charlotta, man. She's got like, you know, she's got like good healthcare, but she still doesn't like take the. You'd think like it would make her. She'd feel more comfortable taking the risk going to the air, but she just like stands there and plays. It's the free college, you know. She just stands there and plays footsie. She's too well read to Unga Bunga. He plays fucking European Charlotta. It was very odd to me. I don't know if it was. Like, on the one hand, like, I don't know if it was good, but he made it work. So, like, at a certain point, like, you know, third place, this is a tough event, right? So, he made it work, but it seems like a really weird way to play Charlotta to my, you know, Unga Bunga North American brain, for sure. Skill was skill. You know, skill, he's skill. Very fun watching Arafu, actually. Watching a Sandalphon, right? Actually do a little bit more element gameplay. That was mostly only fire, to be fair. Willness is new, but also, you know, again, good to see Willness doing well still relatively early on. And of course, yeah, the Beatry doing what you'd expect him to do. Matera as well. Shoutouts to Gideon just sending it. He was hitting buttons on his controller. That's for damn sure. And like, I gotta respect it. Lesson to be learned here is we may need to slow down in the West. I mean, I don't know about all that. I think it's different place. I don't know if this playstyle is better necessarily. But it is very different. And there's certainly things they seem to be doing a lot better over there. Slow-ass rounds, too, right? Like, a lot of the rounds felt like they took a lot longer than you would expect to see, watching, like, North American tournaments and shit. But yeah, cool watch, honestly. Far H-based. Notice how these players were struggling and challenged, and none of them held forward/dash. And, you know, and you say that of the 8 people, 7 of them lost, right? And EU, I don't really see the Japanese play very often, except for basically when they show up to Evo. But they play a more footsies kind of based game as well, generally, in my experience. Like, they play that shit like it really is, it's Street Fighter. Not that the West, like, not that, you know, North America's not out here playing footsies, but I feel like there is there's, like, much more of an emphasis on, like, abusing 6XL, you know, much more, like, just aggression, it feels like, in general, when you watch, like, CEO or something, or, like, Frosties or some shit like that, and you go and watch VSFighting. It feels like it's a lot calmer over here. For when I've watched, NA plays the most aggressively. Yeah. That's generally my impression too. JP plays efficient, lots of safety, almost to a fault sometimes. Toro plays Percy like he has 2 buttons and 1 special move. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what Saki was doing on Charlotta too, right? Like his like whole character basically was far L, the jump button, and Sword of Lumiel. And he kind of just. And it worked pretty well. Japan doesn't keep RS high on their mental because they really use it in the US. Unga Bunga run up RS and mind destroy them. Yeah. I'm just here to press far H, TBH. Panini. I'll never forgive you for the permanent damage you have done to the Lodiva player base, man. The amount of motherfuckers in S+ and S++, you sent the 5G brainwaves out there, man. Ever since you started evangelizing, I swear to God. I've seen so much more Far H fighting like random Lodivas on the way to Master on characters and shit like that. Panini mentioned, NA plays the game the devs want you to play Fleur. No, that's fair. That's fair. You're welcome. How dare you? It's amazing how I have more luck landing Lodiva 5U than Raging Strike. There's no way. I feel like Raging Strike's success rate is like over 50% for me, but it's because you use it in situations where you'd expect it to work, right? You try and get tricky with it. Lodiva 5U? I mean, also, well, now that you mention it, my Lodiva 5U success rate is probably similar-ish, but it's also because, again, I only use it when I'm like, oh, this is a good time to do it. This is really, like, this, you know, I don't think they're seeing it coming. But I use it significantly less than I use Raging Strike, for sure. 5 poo? Just a little bit. Oh, so now it can't be 5 poo, huh? Funny move to get him closer to death. RS? Yeah. It's kind of nice to use in a lot of cases, too, because if you have 1 Brave Point, if they have 1 Brave Point left, it kills them. But if they have, like, 3 or 2 Brave Points left, they'll expect it less, And you can also just, you know, it wins the resource game for you. You spend like 1 Brave point to take 2 of theirs, which is quite nice. You can't spot dodge the 5U? No, yeah. It's a command grab. Spot dodge is not throw invul. It's always higher on the mental stack later in the round, so early RSs can pay off later. Yeah. But yeah, I think that was kind of like mostly what I wanted to do for today. A little shorter, bit of a shorter stream. I started late because I'm recording this goddamn. You see this? Hold on. You see this fucking thing right here? This sub goal right here? I'm doing it. I promise. Okay, I didn't lie to you. I started late because I was recording for that, and I'm gonna end early because I want to go and do that too. Because I have a little bit of free time today, so I want to make the best use of that. So I think I might call it there and go back to work, as it were. It also helps Anila with her damage. It's true. I actually made it through a full brick stream, and this was a very short one, to be fair. I started at like 5. We'll turn at every rank, indeed. I started at like 5:30, ended at like 8:20. You know, so it's not even 3 hours. It's like one of the shortest streams I've ever done, I think. I don't know if it's still accurate with rank inflation. Well, I mean, I'm doing it for today. But also, the rank inflation is highly, I mean, objectively, there are stats for this. The rank inflation is highly overblown. Right? Like 2% more of the population is in master rank than would be if like the changes didn't happen or something like that. The ranks are most of the same. S plus is about as the only real difference is that there's a lot fewer Smurfs running around. But I saw sub gold and see what it was for. That should be good for the community. Thanks in advance. Thank you. We hit the goal like a week ago, so I'm trying to actually like, you know, get it out in a reasonable amount of time, but I also don't want to just rush it and make it shit, you know. So I'm trying to actually make sure I put something out that's quality and helpful, hopefully, for people, while not yapping about it for too long as well, right? You gotta keep it short and to the point. It's a whole lot of things to balance. 2B not knowing what's 6XL. There's like, yeah, it's like, you know, use your dash L. If you're playing Willness or 2B, kill yourself. But yeah, fellas, that is gonna do it for me. I'm gonna end the stream, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Grand Blue. And hopefully if I can get like all the recording done or most of the recording done for this video, then, you know, editing can happen whenever. So
grabbed, nerd.
Well, thank you for the follow, Refios. Thank you. I remember when you hit it, the Zoe versus EX Narm War still give me PTSD. You know. But yeah, fellas, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.